Bro, tell me? I'm really scared.
Yeah, man, don't be scared. I'm here, okay?
You were saying you're so brave. What happened now?
Man, what is this lone survivor guy even saying? He doesn't even have subtitles.
I think he's saying we shouldn't have opened the book.
Lone survivor guy is the most intelligent among us. I'm sure he's asking us to open the book. By the way, what is this?
This thing seems very valuable. Give it to me. You'll break it.
I can break girls' hearts, bones of enemies, but not this. I'm sure I go. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Let's run from here.
Let's go.
These seem like werewolf experiments.
And these are vampire serums? Huh? Look, this must definitely be Dracula.
Should we touch it?
No, we shouldn't touch it at all. But let me tell you something. I've seen in movies that cracking the serum gives you extra powers.
He's saying not to do anything like this.
Oh man, are you understanding this better? Maybe he's saying to try it. Look, even the diagram on the wall suggests it. The picture says it all.
I have returned.
I can feel the power!
Bro, tell me? I'm really scared.
Yeah, man, don't be scared. I'm here, okay?
You were saying you're so brave. What happened now?
Man, what is this lone survivor guy even saying? He doesn't even have subtitles.
I think he's saying we shouldn't have opened the book.
Lone survivor guy is the most intelligent among us. I'm sure he's asking us to open the book. By the way, what is this?
This thing seems very valuable. Give it to me. You'll break it.
I can break girls' hearts, bones of enemies, but not this. I'm sure I go. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Let's run from here.
Let's go.
These seem like werewolf experiments.
And these are vampire serums? Huh? Look, this must definitely be Dracula.
Should we touch it?
No, we shouldn't touch it at all. But let me tell you something. I've seen in movies that cracking the serum gives you extra powers.
He's saying not to do anything like this.
Oh man, are you understanding this better? Maybe he's saying to try it. Look, even the diagram on the wall suggests it. The picture says it all.
I have returned.
I can feel the power!
Bro, Zelmi? I'm really scared.
Yeah, man, don't be scared. I'm here, okay?
You were saying you're so brave. What happened now?
Man, what is this lone survivor guy even saying? He doesn't even have subtitles.
I think he's saying we shouldn't have opened the book.
Lone survivor guy is the most intelligent among us. I'm sure he's asking us to open the book. By the way, what is this?
This thing seems very valuable. Give it to me. You'll break it.
I can break girls' hearts, bones of enemies, but not this. I'm sure I go. Whoa!
Let's run from here.
Let's go.
These seem like werewolf experiments.
And these are vampire serums? Huh? Look, this must definitely be Dracula.
Should we touch it?
No, we shouldn't touch it at all. But let me tell you something. I've seen in movies that cracking the serum gives you extra powers.
He's saying not to do anything like this.
Oh man, are you understanding this better? Maybe he's saying to try it. Look, even the diagram on the wall suggests it. The picture says it all.
I have returned.
Bro, tell me? I'm really scared.
Yeah, man, don't be scared. I'm here, okay?
You were saying you're so brave. What happened now?
Man, what is this lone survivor guy even saying? He doesn't even have subtitles.
I think he's saying we shouldn't have opened the book.
Lone survivor guy is the most intelligent among us. I'm sure he's asking us to open the book. By the way, what is this?
This thing seems very valuable. Give it to me. You'll break it.
I can break girls' hearts, bones of enemies, but not this. I'm sure I go. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Let's run from here.
Let's go.
These seem like werewolf experiments.
And this? These are vampire serums? Huh? Look, this must definitely be Dracula.
Should we touch it?
No. We shouldn't touch it at all. But let me tell you something. I've seen in movies that cracking the serum gives you extra powers.
He's saying not to do anything like this.
Oh man, are you understanding this better? Maybe he's saying to try it. Look, even the diagram on the wall suggests it. The picture says it all.
I have returned.
I can feel the power!
Bro, tell me? I'm really scared.
Yeah, man, don't be scared. I'm here, okay?
You were saying you're so brave. What happened now?
All right, welcome back to Maldives Championship Contender Series Season 3. This will be day number 6, and we will be witnessing Group 3's day number 2. Their second chance into getting all those points in order to secure their slots into the finals. Once again, we are your casters for tonight. My name is Annie, and tonight would be Torix.
Thank you, Annie, so much for the wonderful welcome. But yes, this is the final day. This is the day number 6 for the whole playoff scenarios. From tonight, matches that we will know which one of those 5 lucky teams will be moving to the grand finals for themselves. And at the same time, those names, unfortunate names from number 6 onward all the way up to the number 18 that will not be going forward. But we have our first match today. First match of the day. This is going to be Sandhawk. And already The plane line was kind of like favoring all of the map of the Sandhawk, but look at how the circle is going to form. Look at how the teams are going to go, which direction they have headed towards to. Because Paradise and Boot Camp, I see that empty, and I know something's wrong.
I think what the teams are thinking right now, they're saying these are hot spots, Boot Camp and Paradise Resort. I know everyone's gonna go there, so let's go somewhere else. And that's what everyone was thinking. And so that's what's happening right now. Speaking of what's happening right now, already one down from the side of Dead on site, making these number of players going down already. 69 people left standing in Sandhawk, and it's not even 2 minutes into the game, so some early game engagements going on, and so we can hear some more gunshots and one person down, one person knocked at the side of Sersha for now.
That is one person down from the side of Zersha, but the main concern still arises that if the player is going to get that revival or he's going to get that confirmation, because if you see him so far, there is nobody close to him in the mini map. Everybody is in a single compound that is a top 2 pro. There is Zersha Venom, there is Zersha Sentex, so whatever these guys needs to do at this point, they need to at least get a single knockout before they can actually push back to their own teammates to get that revival done. On the mini screen, we can also see the team at JFE Sports close to another vicinity in the quarry region. Maybe they will get into a tussle of the fight, but it all depends. It all depends upon the mentality right now of the players. It is the last day, whether they want to get those eliminations, those confirmations, those early fights or not. This is the bigger question, but in the mini screen, we can see the team JFE Sports getting that one knockdown. It will be a confirmation to that guy, but at the same time, our retaliation came. Change got that change for himself as well, and that is a 1-to-1 ratio so far. S12K on the face of Izzy08. He gets taken down. It will be a confirmation in a short while, but a second person, oh my god, these guys are amazing right now.
Yeah, Sersha is on fire, one after the other. They take down members of the opposing team, CPT. But for now, one player has 3 eliminations to their name, and they managed to heal themselves. But there's one member from Sersha that needs that revive, and it looks like the other players, they don't have that opportunity to really go back and get that player. But for now, they have their sights on one member of CPT, but CPT gets that elimination. One last member, the hope of Dead on site, Manny 5. What can you do? One, the only person left, but he gets that elimination as well. Wow! One after the other, soloing the whole squad, and one more from the side of Sersha, and he gets that too. He wipes off the whole Sersha with 4 eliminations. Is that a wipeout? No, it's not. I believe I can see from the table over there. There are 2. Okay, that was a wipeout. There is one less team left in Sandhawk, and that is all because of Dead on Site's Manny 5. Amazing.
Oh my god, this guy single-handedly took everybody out. What is he on right now? The DBS, the shot that he actually did, it's straight up, so much amazing. That 1v4, he got the full confirmation on the players, but now it is on to the different teams. 4 minutes, 5 minutes so far have passed. Team Game Over Sim now near the team Neon. Neon trying with the UMP to get those elimination, but their bullets are getting depleted. Abako from the backside, he didn't even realize that the player was this much close. He gets a knockdown, it will be a confirmation, and that's the second guy from this team getting a finisher on their side.
Unfortunately, we are down to 59 players, and so far, we might be seeing more players going down with the gunshots coming in from Simp. Simp getting 3 eliminations to their name already, and will they find more? I don't know, but JF goes down as well. Their whole team gets eliminated, and that's 16 teams left. In the Sandhawk map, 1 versus 1, it looks like we can see Exos getting taken down. And now, for the side of Game Over Lawns, they have 2 players needing that revive, but in the other hand, they have 2 eliminations to their name.
That is definitely 2 eliminations to their name so far, but the 2 guys that are still knocked down, it's going to take a while for these 2 guys to get back onto their feet. But on the other side, Team Ewoks, they were the one that faced that retaliation, that faced that eliminations to their name. But Xerxia, Zermon, in fact, Madara, why would you fall down to your own knockout? This is a concerning thing. I really want to go and investigate that on what this guy is going on for. But DCM Syndicate so far, they are a 4-man. They are close to the Camp Alpha side. And on top of the mountain, there is the team Alons at this time. Oh my god, we are definitely going to expect some early fights. Once again, a fight of the life for all of these players at this point. The S12K did ensue on the players. Soul IH got modded down. Pew Pew got the knockout as well, but the DBS is not going to take that player fully completed up. Ribs is on the backside, but Anish, first and foremost, he is closing in with the S12K. He's getting that damage connected on the player. It's a lot of damage. The S12K connected, and the player finally gets that knockout done before he gets a knockdown for himself as well. But Toma, it's a DBS versus DBS versus DBS. Whose DBS is going to connect first? It is not Toma's. Toma will go down. Madahu, he's giving that revive to Anish right now, but Io, a single grenade will mark the eliminations of the player. As soon as he gets up, it's a knockdown once again. Straight up back to the 1 versus 1 fight. Madhu, you need to move back as one of more of your player gets a knockdown, gets a completion on his side. But M4 DBS, no, it is a DBS versus DBS, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, face to face, the wrath of the DBS going around, and there we have it. Madhu gets the final nail in the coffin. The player gets a finisher. That's a horn going on for the side of the game or Lance this time.
Wow, I had my breath held that whole time, but in the end, Madhu, the last player standing for the side of Lons, gets that elimination and wipes out the opposing team, DCM Syndicate, and now he's all alone. But still, their team is the top team so far, in terms of points, especially since yesterday, and they do have 6 eliminations to their name. So Lons is doing really well, but how long can they hold out for with only 1 player left in their roster still standing? But so far we can see that the circle is closing in to the Camp Alpha's island. Lots of water to cross, especially for the teams who haven't rotated into the area just yet. So now their priority will be securing their locations within the circle.
That definitely is the case so far, but we still have to see these 15 teams. I just love the way these teams are actually insinuating those fights and those engagements at this point. Those early 3 engagements, fully finish up of the players. It was amazing. That was a delight to my eyes. But Lons, now they're a solo player. Remember this. There is 3 eliminations to the Syndicate. They're no longer into the game. 2 eliminations to the Team Neons. They're 2-man squad. But Concept! Be careful, because there is Vanity Esports right next to you with the M416 4-time scopes. They are trying their level best to get you down.
And let's see if anyone will be getting taken down from the side of CPT, with Vanity Esports trying to get those bullets to connect, but in the end, Vanity Esports also takes some bullets to their face, but it looks like no one will be going down in either side just yet, and so we will just have to wait and see what will happen now. Vanity Esports versus CPT all the way in the other side of this neighborhood, all the while Vanity Esports, they are in this position nearby the water, but so far we can't hear any bullets just yet between the two, and so for now they are just gathering information, trying to find a way, trying to find an opportunity to take down the other squad. So it looks like not much is just happening just yet. It looks like Vanity Esports, however, they find that opportunity to try to get those bullets to connect, but it's not happening just yet.
It definitely isn't connecting so far, but Sacer, you got the damage on you. You were the first one to get those damage connected on the players, but still, you're the one receiving a lot of damage. I don't think that's a good choice. That is a good scenario so far for you, because your helmet is completely gone. One more shot and it will be no longer there. Be careful of the surroundings. Be careful on who you are taking the fight with, because there might be multiple people, multiple enemies looking at you at this point. So from this point onward, we do have to see what the scenario is going to be. WKD versus Team Neon. WKD is receiving a lot of damage. They're getting those back-to-back eliminations, and I think this is a full completion. No, not a full completion yet on the WKD, as solo player, as one more player still is alive. That is Rabzu. So until he gets eliminated, there is nothing we can say about the teams going to the number 14.
I agree with you right there. We'll just have to wait and see will come out alive in this Sunhawk map? This is the first chance of today for these teams to really get their name up to the top 5, because it looks like, just looking at the points, there are lots of teams that need a lot of catching up to do. Top number 5, that would be Outreach Esports. They have 40 points to their name, and so although the 6, 7, 8, for example, top 6, 7, 8, they're close by, but those who are below the top number 10 ranks, they have to work extra hard in order to get those points in the bag. And speaking of which, holding back would be Concept versus Vanity Esports, and it looks like Concept will be getting that first knockdown for their side.
Definitely, most definitely, Annie. So far, the situation is going kind of chaotic for the teams, and as well as for the team Concept, as one more player, Mythic, in fact, gets taken down. It is Concept 3x110. He is trying. He finally gets a player down. There we go. Both parties once again getting those first single elimination, first knockouts. It's a ratio of a 1-to-1. And we do have to see how it's gonna move forward, how it's gonna end at the very end. As, oh my god, did my eyes deceive me? As WKD robs Boo, he gets Neon player down, and this is a huge. Let me tell you, WKD was down to the last guy. They were down to the very last guy, and this guy's still going around the perimeters, taking those fights. Team FZ, they're also getting those damage, those eliminations by the hand of the team Zeron at this time. So SDMZ, Zeron, closing in with the 2 eliminations to their name. Mother also gets taken down from the Team FZ side. This is another elimination on the team, and DCM Unfazed is the sole reason for that.
And meanwhile, we can see that Concept versus Vanity Esports is not done just yet. Concept gets that knock, but in the other hand, this member of Concept, 7x111, is getting shot at, but they get away with their lives until now, gets knocked down, however. And will that be a complete elimination? It looks like it won't be just yet, and it will be now for the side of Lona. And for now, Concept lost one of their members, gets eliminated, but Vanity Esports, they're not done just yet. Concept, however, they're not going down without a fight. They're lining up their crosshairs, but for now there is a building in between them. But Mythic goes down, gets knocked down, needs that revive from their players, and it looks like Concept will be pushing in to the building where Vanity Esports is. Vanity Esports has one member knocked out, and they will be throwing those utilities.
Beautiful.
2 members getting knocked down, and Vanity Esports, they see their end, but however, Concept, they need to revive 2 players on their side.
They will have those players to revive, but there we have it. Game over, Simps. On the number 14, they go out. They get a finisher to their name. But from this point onward, the things changes. There are some more players in towards this area, whereas their solos, duos. I can see a lot of solos in this match, and those solos in particular, some of them are in the top tiers right now. 55, 88 points in total so far. And staying alive, it is detrimental. They know exactly what they're up to. They know what they have to achieve today to get that top 5 position for themselves. Every single match is super uttermost important for these guys, so they don't want to mess anything up with just a small mistake or anything. So they're playing it kind of slow at this point. But a grenade in the head of Outrage. Can it hit? Can it connect? Team Lons is moving straight to that grenade, and it's all over. It is gone. That grenade hit the target, hit the marker, and another team goes out.
Lons had 1 member left for this whole time since the early game engagement that got 3 of their members taken down, but that one grenade just ended their whole career. But they over here, let's take a look at how everyone else is faring. West End Esports, it looks like they haven't found any violence to their side just yet. They have 0 eliminations, and all the while they still have all members of their team still standing. But until now, will that be would that hold true until now? It looks like there are squads surrounding their areas, and that's just to be expected. We are on stage 4, moving on to stage 5 very, very soon. And so these teams, they will be forced to come together. And speaking of which, DCM unfazed Senpai getting shot at, but he manages to get to safety and gets to heal. But how long can he hold out here at the edge of this cliff when there are multiple squads just surrounding his area?
Oh, it is. There are multiple people surrounding this area for themselves, but right now the circle is going to take another shift towards the eastern, somewhat angle. Western Esports, Team Lana, they're kind of inside of that circle. Lana on the top of that, they're definitely inside. They're in the very center of the circle. So a really decent move, a wise choice that they actually put for themselves to get in the circle. But now, it is 30 players remaining, 11 total teams, and Edhuru, you need to move out of this perimeter, but Evox is on the top. Evox is right close to the vicinity as well. They make a move, they come in close, they're going to spot you, they're going to see you. You might get some eliminations, you might get some shots on you. On the other side, Team Fen is also taking the fight against the Team FZ. Senpai gets a knockdown. Evox is the one that's getting that confirmation. Lana is also receiving that damage. So back-to-back, those are elimination dead on site. They are definitely dead at site at this time, but Neon, Yonko, beautifully done, beautifully getting that knockout, and right with that knock, he knows what he needs to do. He gets that confirmation right around the place, right around the perimeter, get the player out. We are down to the top 10 teams, 26 players. Neon, solo. Team FZ, a solo player. And the rest of the teams, like Concept, Evox, they're on a duo so far. But we still have 2 teams, a full squad. That is Fen and that is Western. Beautiful, beautiful jump, Evox. Jelly, you are definitely Jelly. You did not let this UAZ wound up like overturning from this point onward, but Udhuru, he gets a finisher. Neon, they're also gone.
Lots of teams going down in just a matter of time, but for now, it looks like actually the top 4 teams have been eliminated for now, and now this is the chance for the top 5 and below teams to shine. And speaking of which, Game Over Aaron Cars, they've spotted members of CPT and they get that knockdown, but in the end they also get shot at, and with 1 player left standing in Game Over Arrogance, will they survive until the end? It looks like that would be the case because we haven't seen their complete elimination just yet. But over here, Fan returns 5 eliminations to their name, but they have lost 1 player. And so speaking of losing 1 player, that will be Lona losing 1 player now. That is 2 to their side. And meanwhile, TTS Evox with only 2 players left standing. Now these are the last 8 teams left in this Sandhawk map. Who will come out victorious? That would not be Fan Returns, because Fan Returns, they get knocked by that grenade, and one of their members will need that revive sooner or later.
That will be the case. That will definitely be the case. But Evox, look at them. They're getting the West End out at the same time. They're getting some eliminations. Western Esports getting Lana down. It is game over for the team Lana as well. There is another team getting out. That is Arc, Pocket Eye. So game over. Ron Cars. Nothing for you guys. Outrage Esports, they're also gone. They are gone. We are down to the exact top 5 teams. Western Esports still have that 5-man squad for themselves. There's Evox with a solo. There's Zeron with a 3, 2 for the Concept, and 2 for the other team as well. But Evox, they're the one that's going to get that elimination on the number 5 position. Team Fen, you're also a duo. Be careful of the surrounding. Be careful of the perimeter. You have the 6th elimination. You need some more to cross that 40 points, get that number 6 at the very least before this match ends, and maybe from that point onward you can have a chance of securing those top 3s, top 5 positions into the very next match or something like that. But it is so far 5 elimination for the Team Western, 6 elimination for the Fens. Concept also has 6 elimination and 2 for Zeron. It is a 2 versus 2 versus 3 versus 4. The grenade is being cooked, it's being thrown near the Concept side, but Concept, they have a really very, very beautiful position that they're not going to let anything go by. Even if the grenades are coming from the bottom side, below the ridge side, they're not going to hit them because they're such on the higher ridge that it's just going to bounce it back towards where the grenades actually came from.
I agree with you right there, and it's working out really well for them because Concept right here, they still have one player left standing, actually one player mythic needing that revive, but all the wild bullets connecting every once in a while. But for now, it looks like none of these teams are still going down without a fight. But it looks like this will be a 1 versus 2, and 2 teams get eliminated in a blink of an eye now. This is between 2 teams who will come up victorious from this match, and we will see. This would be between Concept and Theron. Concept having one player left, but with that beautiful, beautiful location, with that beautiful position. But Zeron, they have the numbers advantage. Who will come up victorious here?
Who will definitely come up victorious? We do have to see that. We do have to find that out. So far, it is Iran. Bus close with his team member, but Captain from Concept. Can you get those eliminations for you? Can you get them up? Because it is a 1 versus 2 so far from what I can see. 14 bullets, lock and loaded into DBS. He's not making a move. He's not moving at any time soon, but he's finally going to get one chipped and damage. Second chipped and damage. He gets the knockout done. He don't want to over-aggress, over-push to get that connection, confirmation done on towards the players. And this is why he's staying back. He's reloading the gun as soon as he shoots any single bullet out of it. But yeah, 13 bullets. You're going to get on the reload. You're going to get on that reload side, Zoran. But before any of the fight can actually ensue, Zoran actually really did go for the reload as well. Both of the parties are staying on the 14 bullets. Now this time, there we go. He gets a one knockout. He gets a confirmation and another shot. No, this time around, Zoran will be the guys that will not only take that damage from the DBS, but also survive out of it, stay alive till the very end. It is Zeron Esports with that chicken dinner.
Yes, Iran Esports getting the first chicken dinner for tonight with their overall rank shooting up to 11, match point 15, total damage 828, total eliminations of 5, and total points of 31. And kudos to that last 2 versus 1. They both bide their time, but in the end, Zeron Esports came up with that victory. But still, kudos to both of them. They had that patience and they had that trigger discipline. They just waited for the other person to kind of just make a mistake. But in the end, Zeron had that numbers advantage. And so, although one of their team members got knocked down, still, it was commendable. It was a commendable performance from their side. And so, overall rank, yes, 11. They still have a long way to go. And of course, that shows the same to everyone else. And so, we're going to take a look at the team stats of each of the individual players right now, Torix.
Oh, it definitely is the case. A Bottler with the 2 elimination, 316 damage. Buswell with 2, 342 damage. Madara with the 0, 71 damage. And last but not the least, it is Solid with 1 elimination and 99 damage. He got the exact number of damage of the elimination. So really good to see that. 69 total elimination, 68 knockouts. 89, 79 of the total healings. Grenade elimination goes up to 6. 32 assist and 0 vehicle elimination. Mainly because it was a Sandhawk. It was just the first match of the day. But going to the comparison, it is Concept versus Iran. 1945 to 828. 10 to 5 knockouts. 9 to 5 elimination. Survival time of 1747 to Zeron's the Chicken Undertaker team with 1750. Total points still staying the same. Even though that Concept has more elimination, more knockouts, the total points go still to the exact same amount of Concept and Zeron at this time. 15 to 15 it is. Concept, in fact, this is dead on sight. Mani this time with a 6 elimination, 882 damage, 5 total knockouts, 275 of the heals, 12 minutes into the survival. Imagine if he had survived more. That could have really changed and went really higher up.
Yes, I agree with you there. With that kind of performance, 6 eliminations in Sandhawk nonetheless. But here, the top players of match number 7 going on in number 1, actually man from Dead on Sight with 6 eliminations, and another Concept having 5, West End's Aman having 6 eliminations, Yonko having 3, and Predator having 3. So these are the top players for match number 7, and they're doing really beautiful damage. For example, this top number 2, he he gave out 917 damage. And moving on to our match rankings, of course, Chicken Dinner goes to Concept, and they bag 15 points from that. And Zeron actually have bagging the same number of points, 15 points as well. Fen having 12, West End as well having 12, Lons having 8, DOS getting 6, Neon and Evox both getting 5, Arc getting 4. So those are the top 9 from this match. And moving on to top 10, Outrage Esports gets 4, Sin, Sersha, and Simp both all get 3, FZ and Lona get 2 points each, JFWKD they get 1, and Vanity Esports, unfortunately, they walk away with 0 points for this match, and that's just not a good thing because they only have 5 chances left for this group 3 stage.
Yeah, they only have some matches of this scenario. Only 5 more to go. But this is the overall, ladies and gentlemen. 96 for the Game Over LAN, 71 for the DECM Syndicate. There is Neon with 60, 44 for Outrage, 43 for Game Over, Concept with a 43, 43 for the Fender Returns, Game Over Lana with 40, and 34 for the DCM Unfazed. This is the first chart that we've witnessed, and the second chart is going to show a lot of faces that might not be able to get into like those sites where they can actually get into the next phase, into the grand finals. It is Zershia right now with 33 points, 31 for the team Zeron. There is Game Over Iran Cars with 31, 29 for the TTS Evox, 23 for the West End, Dead on Site with 18, 17 for the Vanity, 14 for the Janoon Fida, and last but not the least, it is WKD with 8.
And those are the overall rankings so far. And these are the overall top players as well. Lonsis Ianish having 18 eliminations. Mad getting 16. Lonsis Soli getting 17. And Manu getting 15. And Yonko getting 14 from Neon. And so this is match number 7 for their group. And bagging these double digits, it just says a lot about their performances as individual players, and these players, they contributed a lot of points to their team. And so this is the match schedule. This is what we're gonna see. We're seeing Sanhok first. Our first map would be Sanhok, of course, and we will be seeing, of course, our Erangels and our Miramars later on. And so that would be group number 3's day number 2 match schedule. There's more to come. There are more chances to go for this group number 3 to really get those points and get to the finals. But for now, we will be moving on to a break before we move on to our next match in Erangel.
I have returned.
I can feel the power!
Bro, Zelmi? I'm really scared.
Yeah, man, don't be scared. I'm here, okay?
You were saying you're so brave. What happened now?
Man, what is this lone survivor guy even saying? He doesn't even have subtitles.
I think he's saying we shouldn't have opened the book.
Lone survivor guy is the most intelligent among us. I'm sure he's asking us to open the book. By the way, what is this?
This thing seems very valuable. Give it to me, you'll break it.
I can break girls' hearts, bones of enemies, but not this. I'm sure I go. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Let's run from here.
Let's go.
These seem like werewolf experiments.
And this? These are vampire serums? Huh? Look, this must definitely be Dracula.
Should we touch it?
No. We shouldn't touch it at all. But let me tell you something. I've seen in movies that cracking the serum gives you extra powers.
He's saying not to do anything like this.
Oh man, are you understanding this better? Maybe he's saying to try it. Look, even the diagram on the wall suggests it. The picture says it all.
I have returned.
I can feel the power!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, once again to the Maldives Championship Contender Series Season 3. This is the final day for the playoffs, and with the group number 3 on their last matches right now as well. Only 5 are going to go forward. Only 5 of them are going to move forward from this point onward, but this is me, Torix, with me. It is once again Annie. Annie, welcome back to the show. How has it been?
This will be the second map of today, and I am so excited. I am so excited to see how these teams will perform, especially those who haven't secured their spot in the top 5 just yet. But for those who have been performing well, such as DCM Syndicate and Lawns, of course, I am so happy for them, and hopefully they hold out their position in the finals, their slot in the finals for now. But just taking a look at our Erangel's flight path, it looks like we'll be going from the southern east part going up to the western part where Hospital and Georgia Pole is, and so we might be seeing some very interesting drop-offs for now, Torix.
We are definitely seeing some really decent drop-offs right now at this point because of the plane line majority of the thing. It's kind of like an equilibrium for all of the places, all of the teams. They want to go Georgia, they can do that. They want to go military base, they can do that too. But Yasnaya Poliana, it is one of the few places that is not going to be accessible to you unless you have a car for your name. Milta City, so far, we can see just a single team. That is Vanity, but from what I can see, I do believe so. There can be more than one team at that perimeter. Circle is going to go to the western side, the Quarry region, the Primox, the Georgia Pool, the hospital is inside that circle right now. And even on top of that, the Rozok City. Okay, Circle has some plans for the teams. I can tell you that much, Annie.
And I'm a bit nervous for the circle, especially if it will go to the southern part where the ferry pier is, because there's a lot of water in that area. But if it does go to the north where Gatka is, then that might be a little bit easier for the players. But for now, it looks like the northern part, such as Zarki, it's a bit barren because it's not that accessible due to the flight path. But for now, it looks like there aren't much early game engagements, but it might seem that there would be a team that came in with only 3 in their squad, because I can see 71 players and going down to 70 very, very soon, because we can see some very early game engagements between Outreach Esports and Lons. Lons already losing one member of their team, Outreach getting that one elimination, and now they just landed and they don't have the best guns for now, and who will come out of this alive, we'll have to wait and see.
We do have to see who's going to come out alive from this point onward. Python, Soul. So it's over all on the places. Outrage Esports, on the other hand, they have a really decent amount of guns, and they're getting those shots connected. Yes, they are. Tama with 19 bullets. He's going to take one down. He's going to use that shotgun to get that confirmation on the player, but instantly after that confirmation, he's also going to get taken down. Team Outrage is outraged at this because Claus is that guy that got that finisher to his name. But Lons is one of that team that is on the #1 spot. This gives a huge momentum to everyone on the bottom side. Everyone from second position onward, they can actually utilize this match to take these players down from the top position.
Yes, just denying Lons from that potential points. And actually, there's one member from Zeron, I believe that was Zeron, that got taken down, needing that revive. But for Lons, that was just so unfortunate. Some of their players didn't even have a gun. They had a knife at the last few seconds of their lives, but that's it. They couldn't do anything else. Outreach Esports, they managed to get some mid-tier guns or low-tier guns, but that was enough to take down the members of Lons, completely eliminating them from the picture for now. But for now, it looks like it's quiet here in Erangel. So the early game engagements, they're over, and everyone else, they're just getting those resources in the bag. And for now, some teams will probably be rotating into another area very soon.
Some teams, yes, they will be rotating into another area. Some teams, they're definitely going to stay towards their own perimeter to take those fights, to take those aggressions from everybody at this point, because that's exactly what they want. That's exactly what they need to get those eliminations, to get those points for themselves. So one thing is for sure is the fact that the players, that they need to get something connected. They need to get something at this point, because if they don't, it's going to be a really hard and difficult choice for these guys to make a momentum from this point onward. They might not be able to get those positioning for themselves if and only if they got that position did not help them. At this point, Annie, what I feel like, it's Erangel. It is your first day. It is your first match of the day in Erangel. So the positioning is going to matter really much, a lot. But you don't have a lot of it, because the circle actually took that position all the way up to the western side, the quarry, the regions, the outskirts areas, the Gutka regions. So whatever you do, you need those smaller compounds. You need to hold those positions till the very end. And it's kind of going to be a hassle for everybody at this point onward.
I agree with you right there. And since this is the first Erangel map, we can expect that everyone has a lot of pressure on their shoulders. And for now, Neon, they're getting shot at by DCM Sin. And Sin does get one knockout, but in the end, Neon Bako also goes down. That would be the second down member from the side of Neon. And will that be a third? Will that be a third for the side of DCM Syndicate? It looks like that won't be happening just yet. It looks like DCM Syndicate, they have plans on rotating away, and Neon walks away with only 2 members left standing on their side.
They definitely do walk away from this with just the two players standing to their side. But what I can see so far, Annie, is the fact that these guys are really, really struggling, right? The position that they have for themselves, it's not going to be good, because you're you already were at one position. You're driven away from that position at this point. You had to leave because the other team overwhelmed you. And what's stopping the others from doing the same? And if you keep doing that, at some point in game you will have nowhere to go. You will have no place to like hold your horses, hold your position down, your cars, your position. No, it will be all over for you. So take those fights. I'd say take those risky fights because you have nothing to lose but everything to gain.
I agree with you right there. And you have to take those risks in order to get those points in the bag because this is your fifth to the last chance for securing those points. And of course, everyone has a head start with Lawns getting taken out of the picture already, but Circle going in, but Vanity Esports is a little bit in trouble. Fen returns behind this wall, ready to throw this grenade. Fen binary numbers. Will that shot? Yes, it will get connected to one member of Vanity, and now Fen returns. They have their eyes on Sasuke. Sasuke behind this tree gives away their location, and he gets taken down by that DBS. And how is Fen doing? It looks like they have a lot of eliminations to their name. They have 4 eliminations in fact, but they lost one member and now they are outside of the circle. They need to move. They need to get moving in order to secure a really good location later on.
They definitely do. They need to get some good positioning for themselves to hold it on. And from this point onward, it is going to be a hassle for those teams, for those players that might not be having a full team for themselves. Because game over sim, yeah, your position is kind of okay-ish, but you're putting yourself so much into the open with this that there are multiple mountains that can actually take you down, get you eliminated. Lana is also getting that knockout on their side. And DCM Syndicate, it's not going to be much long that they're going to just sit idly at this position. No, someone will definitely go. I can feel it, but okay, I see how it is. They're moving away from this perimeter because I just said so. Other than that, I see a scooter. Oh, Rippy?
Wow.
Come on, this is new.
You don't see that every day, that's for sure.
Exactly.
But now looks like WKD's Zandetsu trying to get those shots in the way, but so far no one's showing up in the kill feed. So for now, their location has been revealed, and so you can expect that they will have to rotate sooner or later. But Rip is ripping it up with that scooter. I love that guy, I love it. But he's getting shot at, unfortunately. How long can you hold out with this? It looks like he's getting shot out by members of Concept, and Concept, they're only a 3-man team, but they have all their members left standing. They spot Rip from WKD. They got that knockdown, but will they finish him off? It looks like that won't be happening just yet. Until now, Concept on that vehicle chasing WKD, trying to get that finisher. And will he get that vehicle elimination? Unfortunately not, but he does get that elimination to his name.
He definitely does get that elimination to his name, but the main question still arises that the players at this point, are you going to go for the fight? Are you going to ensue the fight? Are you going to pursue those aggressions or not? The answer to that question definitely seems to be a yes so far from the hands of Pew Pew. But Pew Pew, he did a little bit of Pew Pew, but he received more Pew Pew in return at this time, so I definitely had to put that pun in. But other than that, Concept versus Weston is there. Weston Luffy is going to take one of the players with the Concept down, and it can be a detrimental one for them because Weston has decided to push the Potato Hill or for these guys from this point onward.
And that'll be something to see later on because it looks like West End, how are they faring with one member needing that revive, but they're not out of the woods. Concept rotating into the area. How will this fare for them as a 2-man team? We'll just have to wait and see. But for now, it looks like the kill feed is a little bit quiet here in Erangel. We are still on stage 2, but we still have 16 teams left standing. Only 2 teams got eliminated so far. And so elimination, speaking of which, it looks like Sin found their way to an engagement, but so far nothing else is happening. Oh, that car is going sideways, but they survive. And yes, it looks like DCM Syndicate has spotted members of Lona, I believe, and they get that shots in, they get that elimination, and with that, they walk away with 3 eliminations to their name.
They definitely do. They definitely do. But from this point onward, we do have to see Finn returns. Tada Finn now alongside of DCM Fush. There is 010. So that's a binary number. Maybe binary Finn. I'm gonna call him binary Finn from this point onward. So 16 teams, 54 players, and out of which Finn has 3 players, including the binary Finn. But other than that, if we are talking about the team ARC, Pockety, he's there with Pacific. There's Matu. There's Liquid. All the 4 players just chilling near those fighting side areas, outskirts of the Primox, and they're waiting for the players to actually push from this angle, just to leave the perimeter from this angle, because they know what they can do, what kind of a damage can they ensue upon on these guys. But Zengetsu, he's on the bottom side of the compound. He's not going to receive that grenade because the player from Neon side has not even the slightest of idea where Zengetsu has provided his position.
And for so far, he knows the general area because that grenade is just going towards the building where Zangetsu is trying to hide in. But Zangetsu, he knows he's in trouble, so he will have to move, and he is getting shot at, but he does survive. He does survive enough to get that heal in, and it looks like doesn't look like he has any team members nearby, so we'll have to basically assume that he is a one-man team for now, and Shady is all the way over there. But I don't know if he's aware that there's another member of Neon nearby, just right next to him. But none of them have that information, and they are getting eaten up by that circle. But their thinking is that there is a potential elimination here, but they gotta cut their losses. Neon will be getting out of this place and going into where the safe zone is.
It definitely is far, but play the one huge path that you are to take. So far, you're in Pachinki, and still, you're gonna need a slight bit more time to get into the circle side. Your car on the last breath as well. It is smoking hot. It is smoking hot right now. And just one, maybe 2, 3 bullets more, and it's going to be on the fire, literal fire. And maybe from that point onward, you might not even survive. So even this car, if you manage to slam it down somewhere, it's going to hurt so bad.
I agree with you right there. That car is smoking, and whether or not Neon Shady can survive with that car, well, he has no choice because that's the only car nearby. And now Neon, with only 2 members left standing on their team, but unfortunately, they have 0 eliminations to their name, and so all they can really do right now is just try to survive, try their best to survive, because dead men tell no tales. They can't get those eliminations in the bag if they're dead. And so for now, it looks like we can hear some gunshots being fired. Outreach Esports, they can see CPT, members of CPT nearby. That would be dead on site, actually. But now, Outreach Esports just waiting for the right moment to strike. They know Mythic has been knocked down, but no players from dead on site are in the area to save him.
There is definitely no player in the area to save him. The car is on its last breath too. It's on a literal air. He believes he can fly, but he still survives. He still survives with that, even with that. But from this point onward, now it's Mad H rips into the close vicinity. The player that is at the bottom line. Something needs to be done by that guy. Something needs to be done. Because what you're doing right now, you're actually putting yourself into the really distant position as well. But there we go. Maite, Python from the team OTR. Let's see. Let's find out what they are going to do from this point onward. There are still 16 teams. And I love this. I love this that there is 16 teams alive so far. Annie, because of this, there's going to be even a higher chance of bloodbath because of the circle that just has formed up.
I saw that circle I said, yep, I definitely agree with you. And for now, we can hear lots of things happening in Erangel. I can hear bullets being shot at. And for now, Neon, it looks like Shady will need that revive. But will their team member will the last team member have that opportunity to save their Shady? It looks like that's not gonna be the case because Neon is now just a one man standing, and that goes true as well with Concept. Just taking a look at the teams, how they're doing, it looks like a lot of teams still have all four members standing, so that's going good for them. But for everyone else, they do have a numbers disadvantage, so they'll have to play it safe for now because those placement points, they're also points as well, and your chances of survival as a single person, it's not looking really good.
I mean, we can definitely agree on that and disagree.
Yeah.
But you can't forget the fact that the single player has a more of a person chance to like just hold one corner that nobody will even think of trying. That yeah, he
Ooh.
might be a full team. He's not gonna do that. But no, there's Weston Luffy out of this match. It is Team Western Esports completely gone. We are finally down to our 15 teams from this point onward after 17 minutes in the game. 43 players are remaining. Zoran is also receiving that damage from the team Syndicates at this time. The tap, pockety, you got that knock. It is actually Ribs that got that knockdown for the guy, so something needs to be done. Come on, Pockety. You can get that completion. No? It is a no. Syndicate got that car burst down. It is a full elimination to his name.
And so far, speaking of eliminations, it looks like one after the other. We can see that number of players going down. But for now, it looks like DCM Sersha has their eyes on Fen. But will they get that finisher? It might not be the case for now because there are a third party and a fourth party in this area because that circle is closing in. It's closing in this area in Erangel. And for now, we're going to expect a lot of bloodbath. For example, Unfaced shooting at Cersis, but they won't get that elimination that they need. And meanwhile, it looks like that circle will be getting smaller and smaller, and a lot of teams are not within that play zone, so they will have to rotate. And we can see that Sersha is getting shot at, but for now they hold out and they have all four members still left standing. But how long will that stay true?
Oh, we do have to see how that can stay true. So far, it is 12 teams, 39 players alive, and 2 pro alongside of Steb. They're all 4-man. What I can see is they're all 4-man, and majority of the team is actually DOS, Evox, Arc, there's Xerxia, even though one of their player is right now knocked down, so someone needs to get that revival done, but I don't think though that's going to be possible. The player might get that elimination, and there we go. Evox, Bobby, he's the guy that's going to be finished up. But Sim, they're 4-man. Team FC, they're 4-man. And last but not the least, Team Syndicate, they're also a 4-man party.
Lots of 4-man parties still. And this is 19 minutes into Erangel, and we can see that TTS Evox is getting shot at from all sides because there are still 12 teams left standing. So this is gonna be a huge mess in the stage 5 circle. For now, it looks like Syndicate. DCM Syndicate has all 4 members left standing with 5 eliminations to their name. But speaking of eliminations, we have 6 eliminations for Outrage and Fen as well. So these teams, they're doing really well, and they are slowly but surely climbing the leaderboards. But Syndicate, they have their eyes on Simp. Will they get that shots in? It looks like that won't be the case for now. It looks like Syndicate, however, they have spotted TTS Evox. And will they get that finisher? That might not be the case for now, but hopefully that will change very soon.
That definitely will change very soon, But there we go. OTR versus the Team Fen. Taza Fen gets a knockdown. OTR, Odin Who, he also gets a knockdown. A retaliation, a decent one on top of that. But there we go. OTR, Odin Who gets a finisher. From this point onward, Team ODR is also getting those finisher on the Team Fen side as well. Team Fen is going to be that team that's going to get that elimination on them. Python alongside of Maite. They're the only two that are alive on the other side. We can see Sersha taking those aggressions on the team as well, getting those confirmation, getting those knockouts all the way up to the elimination side. It is a good one. 2Pro also managed to get another one from the team at CPT. King is going to be that guy that's going to get finished up. But 2Pro now. You need to revive your player. You need to get his health back onto 75% HP as soon as possible because you don't even have the circle. 45 seconds it is that the circle is going to start. 45 seconds it is that the teams will be given to maintain their position inside of that circle. Somehow, Mani closing in with the prone down position. Tada near his car. You just need a momentum. He just need a call out from his team member that, yeah, you can move inside of that circle. Then he's going to do that. But 9 teams in this small of a radius of the circle is going to be a really impossible task.
And speaking of possible, we can see some grenades being thrown. And will they get that elimination? Is it possible? Is it not? We'll just have to wait and see. But for now, DCM Sersha gets eliminated. That leaves 8 more teams left standing here in this very, very small stage 6 circle. But for now, it's bullets everywhere. It's all for one, and it's all for yourself, trying to get those eliminations in the bag. And it looks like 2 teams go down in a split second. 16 players left standing. But Syndicate, they have all 4 members standing, and they have 8 eliminations to their name. They have a really good shot, and they are getting more eliminations. They get that knockouts, but they don't get that finish. But until now, that holds falsely, because now they have 11 eliminations to their name, and they completely get dead on sight away from that picture. And now they're out for more blood. Zero and getting eliminated. We are down to the last 4 teams, and there are grenades falling from each and everywhere. Simp losing 1 member after the other, but Arc, game over Erangel. They have all 4 members left standing, and they have 5 eliminations to their name.
They definitely do. It is 11 players, 4 teams. We are down to the top 4, ladies and gentlemen. 1 versus 2 versus 4 versus 4. It is Team Arc, Team Syndicate, the 2 teams, the 2 giants that might be getting into a tussle. Team Syndicate with those 11 elimination. If they manage to get that chicken dinner for themselves, they're instantly maybe able to take it down the players of Team Lons right now. But Syndicate, Mad Age, no! You are not supposed to do that. You are not supposed to get on the prone side. Pew pew. It is up to your grenade. Get that connection. Get that connection. The answer to that question is a yes. And Matu gets a knockdown. Pacific, given that revive, he's going to make sure that the player is revved back up, and then instantly he's going to push forward. But the MG3 is going to take one down instantly. Liquid also goes down. IO alongside of Rips were the only 2 guys, but now it's all up to IO, can you get it? Because TTX on the other side, TDS is also getting those grenades connected. Pockety, he's closing in. The grenades are still ensuing upon on the players, but can they connect? Can they connect? This is still the bigger question. The circle is closing in. The player is forced to retaliate inside of that circle. He's super low. The M416 is going to connect. He's going to take down all the players. 15 elimination to his name, but still managed not to get that chicken dinner as Evox from the side of the TTS, they gets that final nail in the coffin. The player is gone. Syndicate, they couldn't get that chicken dinner. It is a beautiful one to the team Evox.
Wow. Unfortunately for Syndicate, TTS Evox steals the show, getting their overall rank to 9. Match points 14, total damage of 456, total eliminations of 4, and total points of 43. That is absolutely amazing. And now for their individual team stats, that would be Jelly getting 0 eliminations, Bobby 0 as well, Lahut getting 2, and Bunbun getting 2. So they really did steal the show. That's absolutely amazing. But that's honestly 10 points for the placement points. Well, that's well deserved as well.
That's true. 66 elimination, nonetheless. 59 knockout. 9,101 healing for elimination of the grenades. 34 assists, and last but not the least, the 0 vehicle eliminations to their own name. This is the match summary of the match number 2, day number 8. In fact, day number 6, not day number 8, but MVP is going to be Team Syndicate. IO, this guy, once again, he is there with 704 damage. Oh my god, what is up with me and those eliminations? 6 eliminations it is.
Yeah, and knockouts and 4 heals and 17. Wait, is that right? 17? Wow. This guy is surviving. But for now, top players of our group stage match number 8 is Ayo, of course, number 1 with 6 eliminations. Pew Pew coming in at 4. And this binary guy with 5 eliminations. Mad getting 3 eliminations. And Python getting 4 eliminations. So those are our top performing players for match number 8. And that absolutely, just looking at Pew Pew having 900 damage, that's absolutely crazy. But for now, Syndicate has more points than the Chicken Dinner winner Evox. The Syndicate has 21 points while Evox has 14 points. ARC has 13, Simp has 10, OTR has 8, FZ and Fen both have 7, DOS gets 4, Sersha gets 3, and that is our top 9 for this match. And moving on to our top number 10 will be very soon, but for now, yes, we can see Zeron has 3 points. Concept and Lana has 2 points. Lons, JF, Vanity, and West End all get 1 point. And unfortunately, Neon and WKD have 0 points for now.
It is 0 points to the WKD and the Neon side as well. But going to the overall, we are seeing Game Over Lawns, 97, 92 for the DCM Syndicate, Neon with 60, 53 for the Game Over Sims, 52 for the Outrage, Fen Returns with 50, Concept with 45, 44 for the Game Over, Iran Cars, 43 for the TTS Evox. Even Evox, after this match, Chicken Dinner, they could still manage to get that 43 points for themselves, but Game Over Lana, 42, 41 for the DCM and Phase, 36 for the Sersha, 34 for the SCM Zeron, 24 for the Western Esports, 22 for the Dead on Site, so Vanity Esports with 18, John Fida with 15, and last but not the least, there is still a team, WKD, oh my god, with a single digit.
And you need to get those points up if you even want a chance to step into the finals. But for now, top players overall is Mad. Mad getting 19 eliminations. Anish getting 18. Ayo 21. Wow. Python getting 17. And Isol getting 17 as well. So Ayo, that's 21 eliminations. Just absolutely amazing. But the difference lies in the damage. And for now, that was day number 2 of group 3 stage, day number 2 rather. And that was our first Erangel map. Winner Chicken Dinner going to our EVOS, I believe, but that is the case. This was Maldives Championship Contender Series Season 3. This is day number 6. The last chance for group number 3 to even step into the finals. And we will be going on for a short break before we move on to match number 3.
Look, even the diagram on the wall suggests it. The picture says it all.
I have returned.
I can feel the power!
Bro, Zelmi? I'm really scared.
Yeah, man, don't be scared. I'm here, okay?
You were saying you're so brave. What happened now?
Man, what is this lone survivor guy even saying? He doesn't even have subtitles.
I think he's saying we shouldn't have opened the book.
Lone survivor guy is the most intelligent among us. I'm sure he's asking us to open the book. By the way, what is this?
This thing seems very valuable. Give it to me, you'll break it.
I can break girls' hearts, bones of enemies, but not this. I'm sure I go. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Let's run from here.
Let's go.
These seem like werewolf experiments.
And this? These are vampire serums? Huh? Look, this must definitely be Dracula.
Should we touch it?
No. We shouldn't touch it at all. But let me tell you something. I've seen in movies that cracking the serum gives you extra powers.
He's saying not to do anything like this.
Oh man, are you understanding this better? Maybe he's saying to try it. Look, even the diagram on the wall suggests it. The picture says it all.
I have returned.
I can feel the power!
Once again, this is Maldives Championship Contender Series Season 3. This is day number 6. Day number 2 for group number 3. This is their last chance to really bag those points in order to get themselves into the finals. Once again, we are your casters. My name is Annie, and tonight with me is Torix.
Thank you so much, Annie, once again for the wonderful welcome. And yeah, the match number 3, the first half phase of the day number 2, the final day. It is about to start, and the way that the teams are actually playing, it's kind of going insane. The teams that had the most elimination couldn't get that chicken dinner at the very end. The 4-man, they're getting eliminated by a single guy. So these minor things, they're putting a lot of effort. They're putting a lot of pressure on everybody else. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The match number 3 has started. From Morks all the way up to Lipovka. Oh my god, come on. Calm down, playing line. You need to give a leader to these teams, a little bit of favor to these teams at the very least, because right now with this, it's going to be a bloodbath once again.
And for me, this flight path, I'm not really digging it, but yes, it does cut Erangel into half a pretty good way, and it goes through Pochinki as well. But Georgia Pool is a little bit far, but the military base is still accessible. So for those of the teams that want to land there, but for now, it looks like this is pretty good. There's a lot of chances that they can reach most of Erangel, but definitely not the far north. But for now, hopefully the circle will not give our players a hard time. But yes, still I want to see some early game engagement. So we'll just have to wait and see later on. And yes, looking at the circle, yeah, that circle is just not giving these players a good time.
It certainly is not, because now everybody needs to go to the northern side. Everybody needs to hold that northern angle for themselves. Whereas, so far, what I can see is Gutka being contested by two teams, and that will be an early fight, but rolls off. Nobody's there. And I want to see the logic with this Predator's glider at that time. An umbrella? Really? How? How? Just how? But nonetheless, it is their swagger at that time. It is their choice. But nonetheless, yeah. Kanoon Fida. Why did you drop here? Why, out of all the places, into the chopsticks? Come on.
These chopsticks. Well, it's their choice, it's their game, and if they think they'll win, maybe some kind of lucky charm for them. So have to see how they'll execute this plan because so far, it doesn't look like there'd be any pretty good guns there, but if they do find some guns, well, that'll work out for them. But for now, it seems that we won't be getting that early game engagements. And as I just spoke, WKD spots a member of Lawns and they get that knock of 1. But for now, there's no complete eliminations just yet. There's still 72 players left standing. And for now, it looks like we can hear these two teams, yes, WKD and Lawns. Will they out-eliminate each other? It's still very early on in the game, so we can expect that they don't have the best of guns yet.
So far, they don't. But here we go. M4 in the hand of
Oh.
Dengetsu. But
That
judging by
idiot.
his name, he should have a big sword in his hand that he can chop people off, use the bankai on everybody. But other than that, come on. WKD, they're close to Team Lawns, and Lawns already have one player knocked out. Remember this team. WKD, Terra, he's low, but Tama, oh my god, taking down Ripis, and Getsu now is on the front side. Tama definitely tried his level best to get that even another elimination done upon on the player, but was not able to do so. Other than that, it is 72 total players with 18 total teams still alive in the game. Everybody's gonna be back on their feet sooner or later, and it will be a 4 versus 4 fight.
So everyone's still alive, and we are already 3 minutes and 40 plus seconds into the game. So this game, it's going pretty slow, but we can hear some shots going in. It looks like Rip is ripping apart his health bar, very close to death, but they do get that health, that healing into the bag. But seriously, if they keep getting shot at, they'll just keep depleting their resources. But for now, WKD, they lose one member. They need that to revive their member. But so far, they do have the luxury of getting that position, getting that revive in the bag, because Lawns, they are positioned in the other side of this school and in another building rather. So for now, it looks like the WKD, they do walk away with all 4 members still left standing, but the standoff doesn't end here.
It definitely stands here. Another knockout. Game over Lawns. Now push forward. This is the time. This is the right time for you guys to push upon on these guys. Anish having a grenade in the hand. Can it hit? Can it connect? Can it get the knockout done? The answer will be a big no. From this point onward, let's see. Game over Lawns. Anish now once again throwing those grenades, but nobody's getting that connection. He's out of the grenade. What about his team? There is the Madu, there is Toma, there is Soul H as well. So it all depends. It all depends upon Soli. It all depends on Madu. So these two guys, come on, go use those guns, use those shotguns that you have in your hand. At least take one player down, just like Anish said. And there we go. This is the momentum that you guys need. Rip it down and finished up. S12K versus everybody of Lawns, and Lawns. The way that they heard that S12K shot and just ran away, it is kind of like deserving. That is definitely the scareness of S12K.
Yes, but meanwhile, it's not over just yet. It's like Lawns' one member is on the red, but for now, WKD is not looking really good. Rasp with the
he's
last
gonna
member
die.
standing. throws themselves off the building. Well, that's not good. But Lawns over here, they need to revive one member all the while. It looks like WKD, they're in trouble. And that trouble is just eliminated completely by the hands of Lawns. WKD, we won't be seeing them for the rest of this map.
That is the true case. This is the first team that will get eliminated. And I think WKD, the way that you jumped down, I know you had something in mind with the S12K, but you need to look at your health more closely. You need to look at your health more closely. This is what happens when you're not like aware of your health and you just jump down like that, gets eliminated. But yeah, Lons with the 2 eliminations, they're still gonna be on the top for now. It's still not the end of the match, so we do definitely have to see what they can do. How many more points can they secure for themselves? But yeah, at least after this match, we will see one team with more than 100 points.
And hopefully we see that very soon because we are nearing the end of this group's playoffs. And so of course we're very excited to know what are the teams that will be playing in the finals. And for now we can hear some gunshots being fired, but that's just making noise because for now it looks like none of them are connecting, and these teams, they have no information as to where these teams are. But until now, Syndicate is actually making a lot of noise with their vehicles, and Neon is just biding their time, waiting for the right moment to strike. They don't want to give their location too soon, but they also need those eliminations in the bag. So they're just waiting, seeing if one of these squads will make a wrong move and they will swoop in and get the chance to get those eliminations.
That is the case, but the circle goes no. Oh my. Come on, calm down. Take a chill pill, circle. This is hard of a northern shift. Oh my god, it's phenomenal. I love it. I love it, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be an amazing circle. But other than that, talking about the teams of Georgia Bull near the side of the city and the main compartment side, we are going to see some fights. Lawns, so far, game over Lana. They're going to have that one knockout on their side. Pew pew, come on. The DVS, Ken and 2 on the player. Ken and 2 on the side of the player. But Yonko taking RVYXI down. There is another one down. There's solo player, the only hope of the team. The DVS could not get the player knocked out. It is a 1v2 that he pulled off with just the 30 bullets. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Team Lana is gonna survive. DCM Syndicate, on the other hand, they are gonna get themselves 1v2'd against a guy that they were using DBS on.
And they will have to get those revives in the bag before they can go into another engagement with another squad, and hopefully they don't run into anyone else because they were very, very low in health. But meanwhile, Lons over here disengaging with 2 members left standing because 2 have gotten eliminated, 2 have gotten picked off from their side. But all the while, they do walk away with 2 eliminations to their name, and now they have rotated into the school, and so they will be making their positions here. But for now, West End Esports spots a moving vehicle. Will they get that elimination? It looks like it's way too far for that, but will they get that bullets in? It looks like that won't be the case, but instead they do give their location away, and so whether or not any of these squads will be taking advantage of that information, we'll just have to wait and see, because West End, none of those bullets are connecting, although they have spotted the members of another squad. None of those bullets are connecting. It's way too far for that, and the kill feed is still clean. Nothing is happening. The number of players left standing hasn't gone down, and so they come out of that engagement fruitless.
Yeah, everybody's coming out of that engagement fruitless right now, but not for the team at Z, because they're getting finished down. That is 1 down of the team Vanity. Can they get a confirmation? Can they get a confirmation on the player? This is the bigger question so far. A grenade goes over. It's not going to hit the players. This is one thing that I know for sure, because it's just going to bounce off away from the side of the players. Another shot from Shamatu down. He gets the player. In fact, he gets the knockout connected. Okay, I see how it's going. I see you. But now, team unfazed. Come on. Can you go forward? Can you guys push the threats close to you? That is the team of Vanity. Or you're going to wait for them to actually push against you, and then you're going to do something. But who He's not making any kind of move. He can shot on the heads. He could have done that, but why? Come on, you took so
Man.
much of a time. Oh, you cheese, man.
Man, that was come on. Okay, so here Shamatu spots 2 members of Vanity Esports, but none of those bullets are connecting until now. However, Sasuke gets knocked out. Will they get that elimination? Looks like it's not the case until now. However, Kudabas does get that elimination in the bag, and that is 2 points for Unfazed. And will they get the third? They will be rotating into the area where they know Vanity Esports has their last 2 players left standing, but Vanity Esports, they are getting out of the way. It looks like from just the map they are walking away, but Shamatu won't let them do just that. Gets 1 member on the knockout, and now there's only 1 member left standing in Vanity Esports. Unfazed, they are giving the chase. They are pursuing that elimination, and for now, it looks like the last member of Vanity Esports, they're going back. They're going back for their player, their down player, and they get that revive in the bag.
They will get that revival in a bag. Easy peasy lemon squeezy from this point onward. 2 elimination to their name as well. A really great start to the side of the Team DCM Unfazed. Beautifully done, but aside from that, game over. Run cars. You guys need to do something. Because so far the players are moving close from you guys, but not towards you guys. So this is one of a different thing that you guys have to be wary of, that there can be any team moving from your backside, because they have already moved from the front of your angle. The circle is going to take another shift towards the northern side it is, but this time around, a western corner, Severny City, where nobody is putting themselves into. It's completely inside of that circle. Everybody's so focused on the outskirts that nobody wants to get into the corner side areas, the Severny City, where they can have like a really safe advantage against each and every one of these players. They're not making any kind of moves. They're actually pursuing the centralized position inside of that circle, and they will definitely take those fights in that.
And that fights will be happening very soon enough, because we have a lot of squads left standing trying to get the chicken dinner for themselves, but that circle is gonna close in really soon, and it looks like a lot of these teams, they are rotating into the area, and they will sooner or later run into each other. And of course the kill feed just shows that. We can hear a lot of gunshots being fired, but will any of these teams get those eliminations? Look like Concepts, that answer would be no, because they have 1 player in the red, but they don't have any eliminations bagged just yet. But will that change soon? They spot some members, but all the while it looks like other teams are faring way better, but not for Sershan. However, they only have 1 player left standing, but all the while Concept does gets 1. They get 1 elimination. Will they get the second? But for now, Zeron, it looks like it's not going. Galford, have run away from that grenade. You don't want friendly fire, but it looks like Zeron, they'll be trying to get 1 elimination from the side of JF, but all the while Vanity Esports gets completely picked off from this fight, and it looks like Zeron, 1 player left standing and 0 eliminations to their name.
0 eliminations to their name, but with just a single player standing. There's still hope. I still have hope for these guys. I still do. But it all comes down to that single guy, how he can do it up, how he can like provide some good positioning, good power for his teams, and the way that he can actually like do anything from this point onward. Because what I can see so far is the fact that there are still 15 teams. We are in the stage number 3. We are in the 15 minutes marker. So on average, there are single team. There is 1 team in average getting eliminated every 5 minutes, and depending on that, this is going to be such a slow pace map. We might not see any kind of aggressions until maybe the stage number 4, but let me tell you, Annie, things are going to change. Things are going to change as soon as this circle is going to start, or even right now, players, if they're trying to hold their positions up, they're going to get some shots connected on the enemies. They're going to get some shots connected onto their opponents, and that will be the time where we're going to see some eliminations, some confirmations, maybe some car blow-ups. Like right now, a noob car is being shot upon. He's going to use that smoke to get a better cover for himself, but it's already blown. It's already gone. It is done and dusted. There is no car that can save you right now, so all you need to do is you need to move out of this perimeter. The circle is going to take another shift. It's going to go down out into the open, whereas the teams are on. They're in the centralized position. But the main question still arises that if anyone is going to be able to spot the guy up, Zeron is taking players down. They're getting the knockouts. This is a huge, as Zeron is also one of the players that is the solo guy standing.
I agree with you right there, Siron, having that one member, and I actually saw their health drop, and now that is a complete drop off from the face of this map. And for now, TTS Evox, they have all four members left standing, but what can you do with only one elimination? You need a lot of those points to even get a chance to go to the finals. But for now, it looks like DCM Unfazed is doing quite well. 4 eliminations to their name, and all the while Simp gets completely eliminated from the game. But for now, it looks like Unfazed spots members of TTS. Evox throws that grenade. Will they get a knockdown? It looks like that will be the case for now, but TTS has the same idea, throwing grenades at DCM Unfazed and Iduhuru. They get knocked down, and it looks like TTS, it's not over for them. They keep throwing those grenades, and with one member down on the side of DCM Unfazed, now it's only 3 members left standing, with one member needing that revive, and EVOS, they are on the other side of these blue houses. And so these two teams, they'll have a standoff for now, and whether or not who will walk away alive from this standoff, we'll just have to wait and see later on.
We do definitely have to see that later on, but Neon versus Weston, it's happening. They're getting those confirmation on Weston. Luffy gets a finisher. That's 2 down so far from the team of Weston Esports. Knocked out, one getting a confirmation, second one getting also a confirmation to their name. JF Esports Balance versus Team 2 Pro at this time. Unfazed, close to the proximity of the TTS, Zeron, but Zeron, TTS Zeron. We do have to see what they can do. In fact, not Zeron, it is Evox. My bad. For a second, I'm getting mixed up with E and X's at this point. But TTS, Evox, getting FZ Rex down. There's Sertia with the JF Esports Balance, getting a knockdown onto their side. So back to back, in 18 minutes, we are seeing all the 13 teams, not even 1 or 2, all the 13 teams taking the fight one way or another. One are taking the fight outside of the circle, trying to hold their positions up. Shamadu is going to get knocked down because of the circle. Kuda Boss gets Evox Jelly out as well. So Evox Jelly, as he's knocked out, Lahute is going to push forward. Kuda Boss is going to receive that grenade in the meanwhile, and it's all going to be over. It is all going to be over for the DCM Unfazed. It is 4 elimination to the team Evox, and not a single casualty.
They were really well at this point, but for now it looks like there's still a lot of teams left standing, 11 in fact, and a lot of these teams still have 4 members left standing. And so for these 4-man teams, they have the numbers advantage for now, but how long can they hold out as 4-member teams? For example, for Neon, they are being bombarded by Sersha with Molotovs and grenades, and they are getting shot at as well. But how will Neon respond to this? Sersha isn't getting shot at. Do they even have the information that they need? But for now, it looks like Western Esports, with the last man standing, a man standing actually, but they only have 1 elimination to their name. And so whether or not a man will try to get more eliminations, it looks like he has information as to where CPT, I believe that would be dead on site, and a man will be dead on site, in fact, with the complete wipeout of Western Esports.
Western Esports, it is gone. From 13, we go down to the top 10 teams. But the fights are still not stopping. There is the team concept versus the team Evox at the time. Jelly with the finisher, and there's a weekend on the guy. There's Predator getting down by the hand of Bun Bun. There is the team Fen returns as well, getting some knockouts, getting some shots connected on the players, but not the casualties that are insinuating right now. We are still on the 10 total teams concept with the last guy. He's going to throw a grenade. It's not going to hit anyone. Unfortunately for this guy, he's out of the grenades. He is out of the utilities that can potentially get those elimination for the teams. In the same time, Bun Bun is given the revive, and that's going to be an easy rep. Easy rep for the player. Once again, they're back onto their 2-man feet. The jump fire is going to take the player down. It is Bobby's jump fire that's going to take 110 out, and Concept will lose their positioning into the match at number 3. It is 7 total teams now surviving on the number 9. Team Orlando gets eliminated on the 8. It is Team Outrage Esports, and now Dershia might just follow up because one player is down. Second one is just on the sliver of HP.
And Neon is throwing those utilities towards Sersha. Actually, Neon has Sersha surrounded, and with that, two members go down. But in fact, Neon is also going down as well, needing that revive, getting knocked down. Now Shady's the last person left, the last hope, and he needs to revive the other players, but I don't think he has the luxury of doing that. Neon is surrounded, and this circle is going really, really small, and still we have 17 teams left standing. TTS Evox, they have 5 eliminations in the bag, but they only have 2 members left. All the while, Fan Returns, they have 3 members, and that is a numbers advantage. They spot from the distance another squad over there, and they try to get those bullets to connect, but that's not happening just yet. But I gotta commend Fen Returns. Their positioning is really great for this area, but how long can they hold out when they are outside the circle? And it looks like we can hear more bullets coming in. Looks like there will be a second team in this elevation, and that would be TTS Evox taking down a member.
It is definitely the case. It definitely is the case right now. But we do have to see. We do have to find out what the scenario is going to be as another team. That is Team Arc gets a finisher on their side. It is another finisher, another elimination that's coming around. But from this point onward, things are going to get dicey. Things are going to get spicy for each and every single one of the players. There is 2 Pro in the front line. He is the solo player of the Team Sersha. There's the Team DOS, the 4-man squad that is right now dead on site. Dead on site. 7 total players, 3 total teams, 1 versus 2 versus 4. It is. And DPM, one thing that I do love about Team right now is they don't want anything to do with the fights. They're just chilling out there as the rest of the teams are actually looking at the last guy, Sersha.
Sersha 2 Pro is getting really 2 Pro hiding behind this car right here, but they are a last man standing, so he has to be extra careful. He doesn't have the luxury of getting revived by his teammates, but for now it looks like Dead on Sight actually doing really well. Manny 5 has 5 eliminations just to his name, and a total of 8 eliminations for all of them. And they have all 4 members left standing. I like their chances. I like their chances of potentially getting that chicken dinner, but they will have to work hard for it because they have to hunt down the last 2 members of Fen and the last member of Sersha, and whether or not they'll get those eliminations in the bag, we'll have just have to wait and see. Now they can take that risk because they still have 4 members left standing, and Sersha 2 Pro, unfortunately, your health is getting really low, and it looks like that will be the end of you for now. Now, Fan is in trouble next because they are getting shot at by Dead on Sight. Will they be Dead on Sight now? So far, Fan, they survived throwing those grenades, throwing those utilities, and will it connect? It looks like the kill feed says yes. 1 member down from Dead on Sight, and now with that, another. Wow, Fan Returns actually wipes out Dead on Sight, and they secure the winner chicken dinner for this map.
Oh my god, Fen returns. Fen returns. It is for these guys. Amazingly done. 13 eliminations single-handedly. 23 total points and a total of 73. They're going to be on the hashtag number 3 from this point onward. A really, really, really amazing start that these guys have done for themselves. But going to the individual elimination, that is DCM Fush getting 6 with 888 damage. There's Tazafen with 339 with 3 elimination. There's Jumbo 0 with 24, and last but not the least, the binary number Fen. The binary Fen with 4 elimination, then 459 damage to his name. A survival of 1759, 1959, all the way up to the 20 minutes marker. 64 elimination, 67 knockouts, 9,079 healing, then 4 grenades, 39 assists, and 1 vehicle elimination.
And this is day 2 of match number 9 for our group number 3. Very interesting engagements that we've seen here. And that last few minutes of the game, that was just absolutely amazing. But unfortunately, there's only one vehicle elimination, although this was Erangel. But still, there's a lot to be seen in the coming games. And of course, especially for the teams who haven't stepped into the top 5. And there was even a team that hasn't even stepped into the double digits just yet. They gotta step up. Fan returns, of course, their MVP would be DCM Fooch with 6 eliminations, damage of a beautiful number 888, very lucky, assists of 2, knockouts 3, and heals of 212. And of course, their survival time is 19 minutes and 59 seconds. That in 19 minutes and 59 seconds, they got 6 eliminations. That's absolutely amazing performance. And speaking of which, our top performing players going in for top 2 would be Man with 5 eliminations, and then Evox TTS's Bobby with 4 eliminations, Binary Fan getting 4 eliminations, and Lona's Manu getting 2 eliminations for the top 5 slot for the top players of match number 9. And of course, we will be moving on to the match rankings. So Fan, they do get that winner chicken dinner, and they move up with 23 points. DOS getting 14, Sersha and Neon getting 11, Lona getting 8, as well as Evox. Arc getting 5, FZ getting 4, Concept getting 3, and of course we will be moving on to the top number 10 of match rankings sooner or later after this. But so far, wow, that's a lot of zeros. Simp, JF, Vanity, and WKD all get 0 points from this. Sin, Zeron, and West End get 1, and Lance and OTR get 3.
Oh, that definitely is the case right now. The amount of zeros that I can see, it's a huge. But going to the overall, ladies and gentlemen, it is Game Over Lawns with finally triple-digit points. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Triple digits. It is 100. Syndicate 93, 73 for the Fender 10, 71 with the Neon, 55 for the Outrage, 53 the Game Over Sims, 51 for the Evox, 50 for Lana, 49 for the Iran cars. So, somewhere around the perimeter, we have a triple digit, then we have less than 50 in the same page, and last but not the least, on the second page, we even have a single digit number. Still struggling to make his way up to the top, up to the number 5 position. But let me tell you, it's going to be an impossible task from this point onward. Concept has 48, 47 for Xerxia, 45 for Unfazed, 36 for Dead on Side, 35 for the Zeron, 25 for West End, Vanity 18, Janoon Fida with 15, and last but not the least, it is Archive, the single digit WKD with just 8.
And these are the top players overall. Mad still here with 19 eliminations. Lances Anish with 20. Python with 19. Fush with 18. And Ayo with 21. And of course, it's such beautiful damage from each of these wonderful players. They contributed a lot to their team. Of course, Mad. Wow, we just keep seeing Syndicates Mad with 4,646 damage, carrying the team. But look at the KD ratio of Ayo, so 3.5, and everyone else is in the line of 2. So these statistics, they're just absolutely impressive. And for now, this was match number 9. Fan getting that winner chicken dinner, 23 points in that Erangel. And if this match schedule isn't joking around, we will be seeing the next map in Miramar, match number 11. And so I'm not sure if that's right, but I'm gonna assume it's gonna be Erangel and Miramar, but we'll just have to wait and see later on. After this break, Torix, I'll be seeing you then. Just don't go anywhere. Those of you who are watching the stream, thank you very much, and don't go anywhere. We'll be seeing you very soon.
I'm here, okay?
You were saying you're so brave. What happened now?
Man, what is this lone survivor guy even saying? He doesn't even have subtitles.
I think he's saying we shouldn't have opened the book.
Lone survivor guy is the most intelligent among us. I'm sure he's asking us to open the book. By the way, what is this?
This thing seems very valuable. Give it to me. You'll break it.
I can break girls as hard as bones of enemies, but not this. I'm sure I go. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Let's run from here.
Let's go.
These seem like werewolf experiments.
And this? These are vampire serums? Huh? Look, this must definitely be Dracula.
Should we touch it?
No. We shouldn't touch it at all. But let me tell you something. I've seen in movies that cracking the serum gives you extra powers.
He's saying not to do anything like this.
Oh man, are you understanding this better? Maybe he's saying to try it. Look, even the diagram on the wall suggests it. The picture says it all.
I have returned.
I can feel the power!
Brozelmi? I'm really scared.
Yeah, man, don't be scared. I'm here, okay?
You were saying you're so brave. What happened now?
Man, what is this lone survivor guy even saying? He doesn't even have subtitles.
I think he's saying we shouldn't have opened the book.
Lone survivor guy is the most intelligent among us. I'm sure he's asking us to open the book. By the way, what is this?
This thing seems very valuable. Give it to me. You'll break it.
I can break girls as hard as bones of enemies, but not this. I'm sure I go. Whoa,
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome back to the Maldives Championship Contender Series, Season number 3. This is the final day and the second half phase of the final day as well. The final Erangel is about to ensue, and we have it on our screen, ladies and gentlemen. The match number 4. Annie, it is going to be an amazing one because... come on. At this point, the plane is playing with us. A same plane line once again, the same way that we started it with?
Why though? Like, why is there no creativity in the flight path? Come on, guys, can we restart this? I'm just kidding, but but yes, the flight path is going from the eastern side to the western side. Not even like it's just slightly going south, but other than that, basically it's just halves the map really well, and a lot of places are really accessible. And we can see a couple of squads actually wanting to land in Georgia Pool, and so that will be interesting because I really want to see some early game engagements. But for now, we can see that the circle is hovering around the military base. Will this be a late game military base again? We'll just have to wait and see. But that would be definitely interesting later on.
Oh my god, do I see a same circle? Do I see a military base circle again? No, okay, no. The circle we saw today were completely different. One was at the western side, the Primox area. The one was at the northern, the Stolber. And this time around, it is at the military base. But the Pachinki, the fight insinuating WKD, they are getting those maybe knockdowns on their side? Or is it the other team that's getting those eliminations? Okay, it is WKD that's receiving the damage. Ripe, Rippy, he gets a knockdown. It will be a confirmation from the side of Rajpu. Sasuke gets a finisher. WKD, it is a 1-to-1 ratio, but Vanity Sports, same into the kill feed. They're receiving those damage. 1-to-1 ratio it is, ladies and gentlemen. So Vanity do need to be super careful around these perimeters. You can see the Rippy. Oh my god, just chilling there on the sofa. Couldn't survive with his team member. Okay, he couldn't save his team member, so I have to give that to the guy. Vanity Sports, you definitely got that confirmation at the very least. But Vanity Sports now, they're not going to survive. It is a 4-to-2. 4-to-2. They're going to self-molly. Wait a second. Self-mollied, or it is Lana on the other hand. No, it is a different team. My brain stopped working just looking at these guys. I was like, okay, this is still the WKD, but no, this is Lana. This is Lana. They're getting those knockouts on the team WKD. Rippy, he is out. On the other side, we can see Lizum going in and taking the Utera down. Utera with the gun. It is 4 elimination to the side of Lana.
Wow. At first, it was between WKD and Vanity didn't come out alive. And WKD, they did get that victory in that engagement, but they needed to reset. But for that moment, Lona didn't give them the luxury of doing just that, and Lona walks away with 4 eliminations to their name. And for now, it seems that it's a little bit quiet now that Pochinki's early game engagements have settled down. So for now, everyone's just looting around, going around, and of course that circle is going to the military base. Whether or not it will really close into that area, that's something that we'll see later on. But for now, I can hear some bullets, but who will receive those bullets? That is the question. That would be Fen. I can see one of their members with very little health left.
Yeah, most certainly. One of their players is really low on that HP, but he is going to manage. He definitely will manage from this point onward. But aside from that, other than that, if we are talking about the teams and their fights and the perspective that they put themselves into in this match, it's kind of like everywhere. They're scattered everywhere. Yeah, military base is kind of like contested. There is an over up Noir right now on our screen that is also contested by the two teams at this point. But no confirmations are happening from either of these players, any of these teams, any of these players. They're not getting a full team confirmation. They're getting just a player confirmation so far.
And I agree with you right there, but for now it seems that a member of Fan Returns needs that revive. But for now, Jumbo Fan finds a potential target on Outrageous Python. It looks like Python is on the red, and let's see if they can get that complete elimination over there. But they will have to walk all the way to where Python is to do just that. But for now, it seems that Fan Returns, they do have one player that's down, and now they are down to 3 players left. And for here, Taza is away from his teammates, and they have this upper ground here. A pretty good position, but how long can you hold out there for? If the circle chases you away from that area, then that's just the end of you. But for now, it seems that Python will be saying goodbye for this game, and that is 1 elimination to the side of Fen.
We do have to see that. It is a 62. players with 16 teams. 10 players so far. They have been eliminated, okay? Fen, Team OTR, they're going to lose 1-1 of their player each. And then we have WKD and the Team Vanity with the full team confirmation to their name. But I really love the fact that nobody's actually insinuating with the fights, getting in those aggressions or any of those sorts. But so far, it is Captain Predator getting Alon, a niche down, and oh my god, come on. Not the shack, not the sniper tower. Come on. Why would you get inside of this with 2 of your players? Now, you can't even get out of this. But, oh, wait a second. Tama managed to get out. Instantly gets a headshot. Once again, he's on the 50% HP. And Anish, he also healed himself with the Mini 14. He's going to take Predator down. Predator became the prey so far.
Wow, that was a great shot though by Anish. But for now, Mythic looking for that revenge kill. Will he find it? Yes, he gets it. Souls. But is that an elimination? That answer would be no, because that concept still has 0 eliminations to their name. And whether or not someone else will be going down, looks like that won't be the case for now. Predator is the only one down for the side of concept, and it looks like they will be rotating out of this place because they have given away their location. But for now, it looks like another member of concept has found Lance, 2 members of Lance, and they are throwing those grenades, trying to get them out of this place, trying to get those eliminations in the bag. And will he get that? It looks like that won't be the case for now. There's still no eliminations to 7th name, but for now, there's a peek and some gunshots. What is that car doing? But Concept gets 1 member down, gets 1 member knocked out, and that's a complete confirmation. And now there are 2 men left. Lance, however, gets 1 elimination, but they only have 3 members left. Will they get the 3rd? And will they get the 4th elimination? That's left yet to be seen. But 3 is in trouble. He's getting eaten up by the circle. He will need to heal, but he is a sitting duck right now. And if 1 member of Lance will get that shot in, he will get that elimination. But for now, that's not gonna happen just yet.
Definitely will be the case. It will be the case. The one thing that we do have to see is how the players are gonna go, oh my god, come on at this point. But aside from that, it is Concept that will be getting that confirmation. Another team goes out. We are down to 55 players, 15 teams it is. There is a West End getting those elimination on Zeron. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. There we have it. Zeron, now you're down to the very last guy. You have a bike. You have a double-seater. And that's a Daryl bike. There we go. He's using the Daryl bike to move out of the northern side of the Giorgio pool, but will he be successful? Because he can leave the Giorgio pool, the northern side to the northern city, but still, the position that he's going into, he's gonna face with a lot of more teams around the area.
I agree with you right there. If you run into some other teams, then you're in trouble, especially if you're all alone. But speaking of trouble, what are these 3 teams doing in the northwestern side of the map, still away from the circle? It looks like they might be trying to get those eliminations before getting out of that place, but honestly, you should probably get out of there very, very soon. But Neon, they have found themselves in a bit of pickle because Shady needs that revive, and it looks like they have spotted members of Arc. And will they get that? Will they get those bullets to connect? That's just something that we'll have to wait and see, because for now it's only Shady with a 1 elimination for their whole team, and we can hear some gunshots being fired. Will Arc get those eliminations on the side of their opposing team? But it looks like over here, dead on sight, they have spotted members of DCM on face, and goes back to Neon as well. Neon getting shot at, still nothing happening in the kill feed going, so it's just a matter of wasting bullets for now.
It is just a waste of bullets at this time. But Arc, Matu versus Neon, Shady going around. There's Neon Yonko also getting that knockdown. Arc. Okay, there we have it. There we go. But Team FZ, we do have to see how it's gonna happen. But the SKS, the shots, nothing gets connected, and nothing of those sorts gets connected. But we are down to 10 minutes into the game, almost 11 minutes. It's about to start. Neon so far, I want to see what they have in store for us because Neon is one of the team that still hasn't managed to get their 2 players back up onto their feet. Team Arc on the other side, they're down to the 2 players. Team ODR Claws is also getting those eliminations from the team SYN at this time. So Syndicate, they're also getting those eliminations. So back to back, the fights are happening, just not at the bridge.
And not much fights happening, although Arc does get vehicle elimination on Neon, so we'll be seeing that in the statistics later. But for now, dead on sight, they haven't gotten sight of anyone just yet. And Neon over here, though, 2 members on the red, clutching onto their lives, and 1 member needing that revive. All the while, Arankar is not faring any better. With only 1 member left standing, he will have to take a peek, take that risk. And that bullet won't be connecting for now, but that grenade is being thrown at him, and whether or not he will take damage, we'll just have to wait and see. But for now, Matu will be taken down by Neon. That was basically a 1 versus 1 though, since 2 of the Neon members are on needing that revive, but still, that is a victory for Neon. And for now, Neon will be walking away with 3 alive members, and all the while they have eliminated Arc.
Oh, they definitely do, but I see one team. I see the team JE at the south side of the waters. Oh my goodness. This is way too fun. Once again, we're seeing some Erangels going to the southern corners, the waterside areas. Oh my god, come on. Come on, out of all the skins that you can get, you get this penguin one too. This is adding insult to the injury at this point. You are mocking everybody that is not surviving. That yeah, you can just survive it. This kind of a skin, this kind of like a boat for yourself. It definitely is. It does it's a good 2-eye, but at the same time, you can see it from so much further away. That is the thing. That is the thing that gives it away from all the different perspective. Aside from that, yeah, it definitely is a really good skin. Nonetheless, 46 players, 13 teams remaining, and we can see from this point onward, there is a Team FZ unfazed with all the 4-man. There's only a handful of teams like Zeron with a solo. There's Fen and Neon with the trio. And all the 4 players are going to be like everybody else. Everybody else are going to be a 4-man player.
And we actually get a close-up of that penguin. That just distracted me for a second. But for now, DCM unfazed. With still 0 eliminations to their name, they will have to go on a manhunt. And for now, it looks like West End is getting shot at from somewhere. They are losing a lot of health to the circle, but for now, it looks like they are doing a pretty well. They have 3 eliminations to their name, and it looks like they will lose their lives if they don't get out of the they don't get into the circle rather sooner or later. But over here, Lons outside of the circle, but they are on a hunt for more eliminations, but they do have 4 eliminations to their name, so they're doing quite well. It looks like, just taking a look at the teams, there's a lot of teams with still 4 players standing, and a lot of these teams will be prioritizing crossing the bridges to get into the military base. But we have DCM unfazed trying to gatekeep the military base. They are shooting at members of CPT, and they do get that knockdown. And all the while unfazed, they're not done with the gatekeeping. CPT, one after the other, they lose 1 member, and Kuda Boss has 1 elimination to their name. Slowly but surely, they are getting those points in the bag, and they have their eyes set on 1 more member of CPT. CPT, unfortunately, they just wanted to get into the island, but unfazed has other plans for them.
They definitely do have other plans. They definitely do. But there we go. Still 13 teams. 13 teams in the game. The shots, come on, get those elimination. But no casualty. No casualty so far. Neon, they got another one of the player got finished up. Orpheus is here. He's trying to get that elimination done. But no, nothing on the sword. But DCM Syndicate, now, you guys can either hold a position or you can either move inside of that circle. But do I see one guy in the air using that glider. Do I see the guy? I really want to see, and I can already see the pink, like on the mini-map, that is the pink icon. And if that is the true case, oh my god, I'm going to be so amazed by that. Bus will be that guy that I'm hoping he's using a glider to move into the circle.
Oh, it's something that you don't see every day, that's for sure. But for now, it looks like Neon is marching on to where Simp is. But there is a third party, a third team. Looks like that would be D-Box, TTS, and now Syndicate shooting everywhere. And it looks like there are two different teams here, Neon and Simp. I believe that was Simp, but yes, that would be a game over for Simp for now. And now we're left with two teams in this area, Syndicate versus Neon. Neon having the numbers disadvantage, all the while Syndicate has all 4 members left standing. So Neon, they're all that's left for them to do is try to throw the grenades, try to pick off some members of Syndicate before they can really push into the area. But for now, it looks like they will be going down because they probably know they don't have a chance for now, especially since there are only 2 left, and they have 5 eliminations to their name, so they're doing quite well. But now it looks like Neon will be disengaging, Syndicate will be rotating out of the way as well, and so it's a little bit quiet for now. But JF and Zeron, it seems that they have a fight of their own, and over here Zeron actually gets completely eliminated from the picture as well. But Unphase is not over just yet. It looks like they have spotted TTS Evox.
They definitely have spotted the TTX, the Ewoks at this time, but Kuda boss, come on, get that elimination done on the players. He's gonna go out, Tada, he's gonna get down at Huru. He's getting those shots connected upon on these guys as well. But at Huru, oh my god, you beauty, you beast, you're getting those confirmations. That's 3 elimination down to the last guy. The Vox is down to the very last person. He's using the UMP, but you have to use that M4 against him to get those eliminations done. Lahute, in the meanwhile, he gets a confirmation. And the best part that I do love about the DCM right now is that they are focusing on their player revival. He's going to get that final nail in the coffin, and Shamaru now is going to go for the revival.
Wow. Shamatu, though, he was getting that revival, but he just saw from his periphery that there was someone peeking in, and he does get the elimination, and then they're going back to revive. Wow, that was amazing to watch. But for now, Neon over here with still 2 members still standing. They are looking for potential pickoffs, potential eliminations to their name, but for now, it seems that one of their members will be rotating out of there because they are getting eaten by that circle bot. That won't be easy for them because they are getting shot at by members of Game Over Lawns, and Game Over Lawns, they are throwing those they go throwing their grenades, their utilities at them, and who will come out of this alive? It seems that we will find out sooner or later, but for now, everyone's just sidestepping, everyone's throwing all that they have, but no knockdowns or eliminations just yet.
No knockdowns, no eliminations right now, but still, the situation is going really hard for every one of them. Orpheus is there is the Taza fan, West End is around the perimeter too. So one thing that we do need to see, we do need to look at it, is the fact that Neon Shady may just get that grenade, and he actually does. He ate it up, he's knocked out. Baco, the solo guy, the only guy that is surviving. The player is going to change his position, get into the car, change his direction, and then is going to move to get those shots connected on Baco. But it's not enough. Baco is in the cover side area. Tama, you need to move inside with your player. Rush in. Both of the players can actually push together and get those elimination done, but JF Esports change is going to get finished up. The player is going to get into the car. He's going to move out of the perimeter. He's going to get a slight bit of damage, but not enough to get that confirmation done. But the car is about to blow up. You are out of the bullets. Come on, Toma. No, this was not supposed to happen from your side. You could have easily got that elimination done upon the player. This could have been your 6th elimination. But nonetheless, 5 eliminations it is, and Team Lawns, they are making their way inside of that circle where the team DPT is situated at. Car down, come on. No, it's a DBS.
And it looks like they will be walking in to the battlefield, and Toma spots a member of another squad down in this cliff, and it looks like this will be a cliff fight. We can expect a lot of grenades going in, but for now it seems that Sersha has 2 members left standing and still 0 eliminations. All the while CPT at the bottom of this cliff, it's not looking very good. Their chances of survival is not looking good. Speaking of survival, West End does not survive this. They are the 10th. We are down to 9 teams left, and now one after the other, it looks like we can see some eliminations going into the kill feed. But for now, Sersha, Madara needs that revive, and for now, it's a good thing that the other players are distracted by everyone else, and so they do get that revive in the bag, and now they are throwing grenades to the side of Lawns and of course CPT at the bottom of the cliff. But for now, no one is showing up in the kill feed just yet, and so we'll just have to wait and see what's gonna happen. JF coming in as like the 5th party at this point. Lots of things happening in this very small circle, and will someone go down? We'll just have to wait and see. But for now, it looks like Sin will be losing Mad.
He'll definitely be losing at this point, but Pew Pew with a single grenade. He's getting Chimatu down. There's Jumbo Fen getting a finisher, and it is all over for the Team Fen side as well. DCM Syndicate now, they are the ones making these casualties on the players. Edhuru, no, careful! Oh my god, he barely survived there. Okay, another one, going out! Can it get the elimination? The answer is no. Once again, a big no at this point, but oh, you beast! You managed to get the player out through that smoke. Game over, Lawns. It is game over for these guys. There's also the Team Xerxia down to their very last player. Steb gets eliminated. Another one, Main 2. But so far, what I'm looking at is the top 5 teams. It's the top 5 team. Ted on site is going to go out. Neon with the solo. Lana with the 3-man. Syndicate with the duo. Team FZ, on the other hand, with the full 4-man squad.
Chances are looking really bright for FC right now because they have the numbers advantage compared to everyone else. But for now, it seems that FC will be getting one from Sin, and so the battle begins. Sin needing 1 member on the revive, but everyone else is faring really well. Lana coming in next with a 3-man squad, but for now it seems that Chamatu has spotted members of Neon, and he has that grenade in the bag. And for now, that grenade doesn't connect, doesn't deal any damage to anyone here. So for now, it seems that everyone is taking their positions, trying to get some bullets to connect, but so far nothing is happening just yet. Wow, what is that? 12 eliminations on the side of Lona rather, and they will be getting that 13th on Pew Pew. Goodbye Pew Pew for now. You got Pew Pewed out of here, but Lona, they're doing really well. 13 eliminations. Will Unfaced get their 5th elimination? That would be a no for now.
Oh, it definitely is the case, but another team, DCM Syndicate, goes out. Lana is also receiving that damage. That's 2 down of the team Lana so far. The grenade, Kuda Boss is throwing it up, but it's going to blow up in the middle of the way. Nobody is going to get that damage, but oh, wait, do I see a damage? Do I see a lot of damage on the players? The last guy is surviving right now, but Kuda Boss, oh, come on, you're going for the pan? You're going for the pan, but no, the pan is not going to work it out. The shots are going to take the Team Neon down. We are officially down to the top 3. Lana with 4-man so far, still alive. Okay, that's 3-man, 4-man still alive. And somewhere in this area, they have the opportunity to get everybody revived up. But JF Esports down to the very last guy. It's going to be over for them in a short while, but Team Lana, they still have 3-man. It is a 1 versus 3 versus 4 scenario going around the perimeter. A single wrong move can either be detrimental for you or it can either be a momentum maker for you guys. 15 elimination Team Lana has. Team FZ so far, they're going to have 5. And at the same time, if you're talking about the team JF Esports, they only have 2 eliminations to their name. The grenades are not making any kind of connections, any kind of connectivity on towards the player. At Hoodoo, he's here. Yash, he's throwing the grenade, but no connectivity, no connectivity. Come on at this point, Lana, Are you going to get those grenades connected? Because nobody knows your connection. Nobody knows your position. Shimaru is in this small compound. And as well as Kata, he's knocked out. The second guy at Hoodoo, he's knocked out. Bad Kuda boss, he's knocked out as well. But it all comes down to the single guy at Team FZ. There we go. The grenade over there gets a lot of damage, connected on the player. Another one goes out, but before that grenade can hit, Team Lana is going to get those eliminations for themselves. It is officially going to be 19th elimination, maybe, for the Team Lana, and they're definitely going to have that chicken dinner with 19 eliminations. 29 points! It's huge!
And 19 eliminations from Lana. Why? That's absolutely amazing. They definitely deserve this winner chicken dinner and this sudden beast mode, this sudden surge in points. That is an overall rank of 4. That is absolutely amazing by Lana right there. Match points of 29, total damage of 24-29, total eliminations of 19, and total points of 79. But still, it's a bit far from the 100 from the top one, but still landing in the top 4, that's still pretty good for the side of Lana. And of course, let us see who will be, what are the team stats for our winner chicken dinner team. That would be Lana's Rivesy with 0 eliminations, Manu with 9 eliminations, wow, and Yeesh with 4 eliminations, Luzum with 6 eliminations, and of course, absolutely crazy performance. We've seen before the MVPs of previous days, they had like 6 eliminations, but 3 members having 4, 6, and 8 eliminations. That's absolutely crazy performance from them. And of course, elimination 62, knockout 73. Wow, 14,000 total healings, 4 grenade eliminations, 49 assists, and 0 vehicle eliminations.
That is actually a huge number. 14,090 healing, 4 grenades, and 49 assists. No car elimination once again. Ooh, this is getting weird now. We were so used to see those car eliminations, and now tonight, it's so far a nada. 3 matches, 4 matches so far has passed. Right, Annie? And that is 0 car eliminations in all 4 of them. This is such a weird thing to see right now because we are so used to seeing those at least 1, 2, 3 eliminations of the cards. That seeing that 0 is actually putting my mind at uneasiness right now. But going to the MVP, it is 9 eliminations to the team Alana. Manu, he's going to have 1,304 damage, 5 assists, 8 knockouts, 607 damage. Wait a second. Something's wrong. I can feel it. 607 damage and 9 elimination. Whose kill he stole? That is what I wonder right now. 24 minutes in survival time. A decent job, an amazing job to this guy.
Yeah, and following up, going up to number 2, Lona still Luzum having 6 eliminations, FZ's Ed Huru having 4 eliminations, Launce's Iyash having 4 eliminations, and Since Mad having 3 eliminations. And of course, those are our top players for match number 10. Coming in next should be, I actually forgot, but yes, let's just admire the damage to our top 1. That was 1,300. And this will be the match schedule. Not really, but yes, we already know what the match looks like. And so our winner chicken dinner, it went to Lona. It went to Lona, yep. And yes, right now let's just admire the view of my face and Torix's face. And for now, that would have been match number 4, our last Erangel map. And so we will be moving on to the next map, Torix, after this.
Oh yeah, we definitely will be moving to the Miramar onward, but before Miramar can actually start, we are going to take a short break, ladies and gentlemen. Do not go anywhere, stay together with us, we'll be right back.
I'm really scared.
Yeah, man, don't be scared. I'm here, okay?
You were saying you're so brave? What happened now?
Man, what is this lone survivor guy even saying? He doesn't even have subtitles.
I think he's saying we shouldn't have opened the book.
Lone survivor guy is the most intelligent among us. I'm sure he's asking us to open the book. By the way, what is this?
This thing seems very valuable. Give it to me, you'll break it.
I can break girls' hearts, bones of enemies, but not this. I'm sure I go. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Let's run from here.
Let's go.
These seem like werewolf experiments.
And this? These are vampire serums? Huh? Look, this must definitely be Dracula.
Should we touch it?
No. We shouldn't touch it at all. But let me tell you something. I've seen in movies that cracking the serum gives you extra powers.
He's saying not to do anything like this.
Oh man, are you understanding this better? Maybe he's saying to try it. Look, even the diagram on the wall suggests it. The picture says it all.
I have returned.
I can feel the power!
Brozelmi? I'm really scared.
Yeah, man, don't be scared. I'm here, okay?
You were saying you're so brave. What happened now?
Man, what is this lone survivor guy even saying? He doesn't even have subtitles.
I think he's saying we shouldn't have opened the book.
Lone survivor guy is the most intelligent among us. I'm sure he's asking us to open the book. By the way, what is this?
This thing seems very valuable. Give it to me, you'll break it.
I can break girls' hearts, bones of enemies, but not this. I'm sure I go. Whoa!
Let's run from here.
Let's go.
These seem like werewolf experiments.
And this? These are vampire serums? Huh? Look, this must definitely be Dracula.
Should we touch it?
No. We shouldn't touch it at all. But let me tell you something. I've seen in movies that cracking the serum gives you extra powers.
He's saying not to do anything like this.
Oh man, are you understanding this better? Maybe he's saying to try it. Look, even the diagram on the wall suggests it. The picture says it all.
I have returned.
I can feel the power!
Brozelmi? I'm really scared.
Yeah, man, don't be scared. I'm here, okay?
You were saying
Once again, this is Maldives Championship Contender Series Season 3, day number 6 of the playoffs. This is group number 3's second day, their second chance. And we will be moving on to Miramar without a lot of introduction. And for now, let's take a look at the flight path. Just halving Miramar's map so early on into game. From south to north, this flight path, there's a lot of chances for the players. But what do you think, Torix?
I'd say this flight path do bring a new variety of the instruction for the teams, and even on top of that, we all know the way that the circle that is going to ensue and take all the players towards their demise as well. One thing we do have to see is how well can they well verse themselves into the perimeters right now at this time, because so far what I can see so far is the fact that the majority of the teams are actually dropping at the early stage. But aside from that, at the area of Valle del Mar, there is only one team. The Circle, on the other hand, is going to go all the way up to the western side. Early stages fights are also going around. This is the team right now at the side of somewhere Minas del Valley.
And it seems that not much is happening just yet, but it's a good thing they do have some pretty decent guns in order to get those early engagements in the bag. And for now, Concept will be moving in, trying to push into where Vanity Esports will be staying. And for now, it seems that Concept is a bit scattered around, but Vanity Esports, they're just congregating in one area. And so, with this split push by Concept, who will come out alive? And it seems that Concept, they have the resources in order to push in. But meanwhile, Sersha versus Lance and versus another third team, this nearby, we can see a Molotov burning the floor here. And for now, it seems that Miramar, we have some early game engagements. So, not typical of this map, but it's definitely a welcomed difference. But for now, it seems that it's a little bit quiet. There's still no eliminations, except for Madara. Madara has one elimination in the bag, and everyone else, nada. There's nothing else happening in this map.
Oh yeah, there's nothing else happening into the match. 18 teams it is, 71 players, and everybody's going for a slower pace this time around. Even though they're so close to each other, so close to the proximity of the players. But at the very end, it is CPT. They're gonna take one player down. That is Saskia right now. Madara, he is low on the HP, but stab. He's the guy that's going to get taken down. He is on the knockout side, but 2 pro now with the Thompson in hand, 30 bullets, lock and loaded. The pool table is definitely going to give him some slight cover, but nothing aside from that. Madara gets taken down as well. Last down to the player of Venom, Lana. Game over. It is for the other side of Vanity, or at the same time, team... like somewhere in the proximity where they took down 3 of the Xerxia. It's amazing.
And right now, it seems that it shouldn't be over actually, since I can still see 3 different colors congregating in this area. But for now, it seems that no one is initiating any kind of violence. But over here, Lana, it seems they have information on one of the members of WKD. Will they get that elimination in the bag? We'll just have to wait and see, because I'm pretty sure there's 3 different teams, and now WKD, they have that site. They are trying to get those bullets to connect, but there's no one there. Lona. It's time to throw those grenades. Will those grenades deal any damage? No, because it goes backwards instead. And so for now, it seems that Lana, actually, they have 3 eliminations to their name already. And all the while, Concept, actually, the top performing team in this match so far, has 4. And so 4 minutes into this Miramar match, there are so many players going down already, and that number is gonna go up sooner or later.
Oh, it definitely is going to go up sooner or later, and there we go. Lana, this is the 6th elimination that they are going to have for themselves. WKD. I'd say the same for them, as they have finally been eliminated. On the other side, if we are talking about the teams that are still taking those fights, those engagements around the perimeter, you can see some of the names, might be going around into the kill feed, but Lana, game over Lana. These guys, the confidence that they had, I don't even think that they were even ready to realize that there is another guy close to them. There is a team close to their proximity. Fen returns, and now they have been spotted too. The UMPs versus them for 166 times. I don't think this is a good choice. This is a good trade-off that you can actually pull against each other team. Game over Lana's. So whatever you do, don't make a fuss about it. Do not use those UMPs to take the player down. But Xerxia can also be spotted. Fook, look at the left side, look at the ridge, and you can see Venom. You can take him out. It is going to be your guys, that 2nd elimination.
We do have the luxury of seeing Xerxia, but I can't say the same thing for Fen Returns, unfortunately. And so Fan Returns, they won't be getting that engagement for now, and they only have 1 elimination in their name. And so for now, they're just going to reposition themselves, because surely enough, they have been spotted in that area, and they can't risk getting chased away by another potential third party. But for now, it seems that that's not the case. There's no one else nearby, and no one else is trying to push into that area. But for now, just taking a look at the teams, lots of teams still have all 4 members left standing, and actually there are some teams that has lost 1 member to an early game engagement. Speaking of engagement, Lance is in a bit of trouble. They are getting shot at in their own vehicles, and Neon over here positioned inside the buildings in this area. They will be facing off against Laws, and who will come out of this alive? We'll just have to wait and see, because Shady goes down first, and Shady will need that revive launch with the numbers advantage. They still have all 4 members outstanding, but Solif will be going down, needing that revive. Grenades thrown inside the building. Lance with 2 members down on the red, needing that revive, but they do have the luxury of getting that revives in. Neon gets eliminated, and Lance walks away victorious.
Lons definitely walked away victorious at this time, but 15 teams, ladies and gentlemen. Xerxia with a solo, Team Lons with 4 elimination. An amazing start to their name as well, but from this point onward, We do have to see. We do have to find out what the situation is going to be for all of these players. Outrage Esports, OTR, Queen is. Let's see. Let's see with the QBZ if she's able to get those elimination on the cars, if she can take the players out of the car. But look at the top side. Look at the top of the mountain. There's another team. There is her own team members on top of that mountain doing the same thing. The circle is going to take a hard shift once again to the western, but oh my, come on, come on. I had to say that, and you had to take that shift on the eastern.
The circle doesn't like listening to you, but yes, over here seems that the circle will be going around the central part of Miramar, but for now that doesn't have, the players don't have to be worried about that just yet because they are on that proximity. It'll be easy to rotate into that area, but you will have to run into 15 teams because 15 teams are still standing, 56 players left remaining, and a lot of these teams still have all 4 members alive. Sersha, however, the only team with only 1 man standing left, and DOS, only 3 people in their team still alive. And for now, it seems Unfaced has positioned themselves over here in this elevation, and they can hear, I'm sure they can hear the vehicles of this potential elimination, of this potential engagement with another team.
Yeah, this is exactly the thing right now, but game over Lons. Come on, come on, come on. You have the 4 elimination. You can still do it, but OTR is that team that's taken that fight against the proximity of the Fen returns right now. Odin who? Odin definitely who he is. Alongside of the Python, alongside of Queen, everybody goes down. It is only Lucid that's going to be alive, and Lucid, you're going for the revive instantly, but Team Fen returns, they have to be the one to aggress upon you. It is a 1 versus 1 so far. So somewhere around the proximity, yeah, you guys are still in the vicinity where you can give that revival. You can get that 75% HP back up on everybody else. And you can even take down the team Fender turns as well. But Queen, can you get Odin who? Because Odin who is about to die and he gets finished off. Just a single or 2 seconds more and you could have a full squad back on your feet.
That was so sad to watch, but yes, things do happen. It just wasn't meant to be revived because that position was just horrible for everyone involved. But for now, Python needs that revive. The same is true for Jumbo Fen, and now Fen returns. They only have 2 members left standing, and even 1 on the verge of death. So that's not looking very good for their team for now. But actually, there's a lot of casualties so far. A lot of players needing that revive. So that just means there's a lot of engagements going on. And actually, that's kind of surprising because we're still 10 minutes into Miramar. And speaking of engagements, 1 more down. That 1 more team down. Actually, Zeron gets completely eliminated out of the picture for now.
It is definitely the case right now, but 14 teams. 14 teams it is, ladies and gentlemen. Xerxia is still alive somewhere with a solo guy. 4 players for the West End, Evox, there is the JF with the 4-man Simp, Arc, alongside of Team FC, there is Lons, there's a Team Sin, there's Concept, there's Lana, everybody is with the 4-man, but alongside of Fen returns, a duo, DOS with a trio, OTR with a trio as well, and last but not the least, we already talked about Xerxia with a solo. So in basically theory, there should be around somewhere into the proximity of maybe 12 teams, full teams alive, and then we have some solo trios at this time. Other than that, it is Fen returns, getting a knockdown to their name. Jumbo Fen, he's knocked down. Queen is rushing upon this guy single-handedly, all alone, and this is not a wise choice. This is definitely not a wise choice. If Jumbo has some grenades, throwables, to throw at like Queen or the team OTR's Python, this can be detrimental.
I agree with you right there. And for now, it actually looks like Fen and Outreach Esports will have a potential engagement right here. Grenades being thrown because those bullets won't be connecting if ever they'd even tried. So for now, it seems that Fen and Outrage, they're just waiting, biding their time, trying to see if there's a opening to try to get those bullets in, to get those damage in. For now, Python attempting that grenade, but that won't shoot. But they spot a third party all over in that mountain over there. But for now, it seems that none of those bullets will be connecting. None of the grenades will be dealing any damage. And Fan is in trouble because only Jumbo is left and they only have 2 eliminations so far in this map. And so for now, taking a look at that circle is going really, really quickly into a very small circle. We are moving on to stage number 3, and we can hear some gunshots being fired at Lucio's car from the side of Outrage Esports. And now, just taking a look at the circle, it seems that everyone will have to rotate into where Monte Nuevo and the power grid is. And so we'll have a really fun time. Hopefully, these squads will run into each other and lots of bullets will be thrown at each other and lots of eliminations will be traded between these teams.
It is. So far, it is the situation, but the circle is actually has taken a really decent scenario, a really deadly and a decent scenario, where it's gone completely to the centralized position of where it was before. 14 teams are still alive, and all the players are still brimming with the confidence, with the fighting spirit that they had so far, but dead on sight. Now they are close to the side of the Fender Turns, but Fender Turns is the guy. What can he do? Even Team Unfazed. Wait a second, Edhuru. Calm down, guy. Calm down with the red dot M416 taps. You need to go. You need to rev your player up. Gamer Lana in the meanwhile get the finisher. It's a full finisher on the Team Lana side. They go down on the number 14, meaning that the Team Lana that was like on the top spot, there is a slight chance for the other team to insinue those positions and take Lana out.
And hopefully that happens very soon because there are still 13 teams left standing and 44 players left. And of course, this is the second to the... What in the world is happening over here? Lons is having a dance battle. Meanwhile, everyone else is trying to position themselves for their lives. But yes, at least they're having fun over here. And I hope you don't get shot at while you're just having fun right there. But so far, just taking a look at the other teams, it seems that Fan and Sersha, they're in trouble. They only have 1 player left standing in there. It's so funny. It's like the camera just panned over there. But anyways, I'm getting distracted. Just look at the chart, guys. Their Fan and Sersha are in trouble, and there are 2 teams with 3 people left. That would be Outrage and Dead on Sight. And for now, it seems that no one else is getting spotted. Until now, Outrage Esports, I believe they have spotted members of ARC. And for now, we will be seeing some bullets being traded between the 2 teams.
There is some bullets being traded right now, but let's see if they're going to be able to get some knockouts on towards the side. So far, it is Outrage Esports Queen. That's going to receive a lot of damage. But Aran Cars, can you get solid back up? Can you get a solid 10 out of 10 back up on his feet? This is the bigger question. Atlantic is trying with the AKM 4 times, but he can't even spot someone. He can't even spot anyone at this time. But aside from that, it has been 16 minutes into the game. 44 players are alive, and everybody's waiting for the next circle. Everybody's waiting for the next circle shift to be made. Simp Sute's there. There's Kuda Boss getting that knockout on himself. Come on, Dead on Sight. Now you guys need to push forward towards the Team OTR. From the backside, Team OTR has no idea yet that you guys are in the closest proximity of the area. So, Evox versus Game Over Sims. M24, please a headshot, please a head. Oh my god, come on. The moment I see you guys miss.
Okay, there. Oh well. Okay, you're not even making a sound because you just want them to get that shot. Come on, Suits. You are lining up your sight, but you are not shooting. But even though you shoot, nothing comes out of it. But it looks like something's happening between Concept and another team. That should be Lons or Lona, I believe. But Mythic is getting shot at as well. Lons pushing into this area, and Mythic is in trouble. 1 versus 1, and it looks like Mythic will come out alive. And now another coming in. And still Mythic comes out victorious, getting those 2 eliminations in the bag. If he can find us. Yep, he does. Does he? No, he does not. But that place wasn't safe enough for that elimination. But sooner or later, that player will go down. And so far, right here, Concept shooting from a distance, but they get shot at as well. And for now, Concept, they need to get those eliminations in the bag, but they're doing a really great job. They have 7 eliminations so far, but 3 of their players are still standing. And so, with 13 teams still winning in the game, hopefully we can see that number going down very soon, because so far the ECM Unfazed, they are in their vehicles. They have 3 eliminations to their name, but they are getting shot at from their vehicles.
They definitely are getting the shots from their vehicles at this time. The damage is definitely going around there. Tada gets a knockdown. It's a confirmation. Kuda Boss, the final guy. And the worst part is that he can't even get inside of his vehicle to get out of the area. His vehicle is actually flipped upside down. But Shimadu, he's moving close to the proximity. He's moving away from the area. Syndicate is also losing their players. Pew Pew getting the JFE Sports as well. Very good. Gets a knockdown. It will be a confirmation to the guy. This is the third elimination that they're going to have for themselves so far. But Shimadu and Mad H. Mod are the only 2 guys that are right now surviving. But Simp, okay, getting Team Janua Esports down as well. Kuda Boss gets a finisher from the play zone. There is the captain, TPT Hullaf 104, somewhere alive, getting knocked out into the proximity. 12 teams into the game, 32 players remaining, and it is 19 minutes. Annie DBS into the hands of Lons.
Yes, and I do love those DBSs 1 versus 4 actually, but Madu doesn't come out of that alive. Madu, along with the rest of Game Over Lawns, gets eliminated by Simp because they just didn't have the numbers advantage. Simp had all 4 members left standing, and all those bullets were just all on Madu. But for now, it seems that circle is going really, really small, but we still have a lot of teams going about, running around. We still have 11 teams left standing and 31 players. For now, it seems that just taking a look at the teams right now, there's a lot of teams with still 4 members left standing, but for now, that won't be the case for long, especially between Unfazed and CPT, because Unfazed, they have the high ground, but CPT, they are throwing those grenades, and Shamatu is taking a lot of damage.
They are definitely taking a lot of damage. The grenade goes over there, and Shimadu finally gets a knockdown. It is a beautiful grenade from the side of CPT Mythic. This time around, he's going to get that knockout, but can he get a confirmation? Can he throw another one that he's going to eliminate the player? Mythic finally gets the elimination on Shimadu. Team SYN, Syndicate Ribs. He gets an elimination too. He gets a knockout too. But oh my god, just look at those constant elimination happening into the kill feed back to back days, ladies and gentlemen. We are definitely going to see 2, maybe 3 teams getting eliminated in a single shot, in a single while. One more gets eliminated. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Another team is out of the match, and that is the TTS Evox at this time. Syndicate is also receiving the damage. Mod is down. Mythic is also the final player for the team Concept as well. So it is Concept versus the team Syndicate. Syndicate ribs. Now he's throwing a smoke, but Mod finally getting a finisher to his name. His given position is going to be enough to take him out too. And another team, another player gets out of the proximity. 19 players are remaining. 9 teams are alive, and we do have to see what Team West Indies Sports, Team Captain, at this point is going to do, because West End, okay, come on, go forward. But no, not enough. West Indies Sports, it is not making any kind of a over-aggressive move, because they know if they go down and he gets eliminated, he gets a knockdown, there is no saving this guy. There is nobody that can actually provide him the cover.
And right now, let's just hope that Western Esports comes out of this alive, because those bullets are getting shot. They think he's still up there, but in the end, it's West End that gets the short end of the stick. And for now, West End's king will be trying to get that revenge kill. And will he get that? He definitely would, with dead on sight being absolutely dead for now. 6 teams left standing in Miramar now, with Fenriters also also eliminated 14. Now 12, 11 players left standing here in Miramar. DCM unfaced, getting eliminated. Now we're down to 14, 10 players, and that number will go down really fast if any of these bullets will say anything about it. And for now, it seems that Sip is hanging on to the thread. Only one person left standing that is still alive, but it looks like they have the revive on one player and one player still needing another revive. Sin, however, they have 3 people left standing, and West End Aman still shooting their shot at Sin. He gets one. Will he get another one? It seems that they are stacking those eliminations in the bag, getting those eliminations in the bag. Sin loses another member, and that is a full confirmation. And for now, it seems that Pew Pew will also be going down. And along with that, their whole team gets eliminated from the top 4.
It definitely is the case. We are down to the top 3, ladies and gentlemen. 23 minutes in, we are down to the top 3. It is a solo versus a trio versus a trio on top of that. So 2 trios, 2 3 members, and just a single solo of the team. OTR, outrage with 6 elimination. Everybody, in fact, oh my god, has 6 elimination to their name. That is Aloof, there is Brianu, there is the side of the team West Indies Sports having that upper edge, upper mountainside to their name. The grenade goes out, but can it hit? Can it connect? Please, please, please connect. I want to see some casualties with the grenades, but no, Anoof, he couldn't get that knockout on himself with the grenade. But look at the, oh my god, the bounce of that grenade. You're throwing the grenade, but it's all on waste. Queen is healing herself back to back constantly, but no, she's not going to survive for much longer, because as soon as the circle is going to end, before even that, she gets a full finisher on herself. This was the stage number 8, ladies and gentlemen. We are down to exact 3 versus 3 fights, an equilibrium. It's a full 1-to-1 scale ratio fight that we are about to see. But the best part, the best location, West Indies Sports, they have it for themselves.
I agree with you right there. West End has the high ground, but how long can they hold this position? Simp, 3 people left standing. West End, 3 people as well, and both of them, they are expending their bullets trying to get anything to connect. But that grenade that just exploded the car, but will that amount to anything? Game over, Simp, West End Esports, they're just the same thing. They're trying to shoot at each other, but no one's health is going down just yet. Everyone is holding on. Everyone is holding into that position. And so what's gonna matter now is one of these teams suddenly making a mistake getting that side step. But for now, it seems Simp finally
Beautiful.
Simps one of their members go down, and this is the victory of West End. That is absolutely amazing. Winner chicken dinner for West End for our second to the last map for group number 3.
Second last match, and it is West End Esports. 9 elimination, 48 total points, a match point of 19, and on the overall ranking, they stand at number 13. Not looking good on the number 13. They do need another winner chicken dinner for themselves if they want to get those top 5 position to get their chance into the grand final. But going to the individual, we can see the West End, Aman with 2 elimination, 519 damage. There's Luffy with 3, 448 damage. There is West End and Dull, in fact, with 1 elimination and 260 damage. With last but not the least, the last guy, that is West End King, 3 elimination, 171 damage. Someone stole. This guy stole somebody's elimination, and I truly believe those kills were belonging to the first guy of the team, West End Esports. Fun.
Well, but still, 67 eliminations in match number 11. 86 knockouts. Amazing. Total healings of 9,617. 4 grenade eliminations. 43 assists. What is happening with these vehicle eliminations? Like, no one wants to run over anyone. No one wants to get isekai'd into another world for now. But yes, that is the match summary for day number 2 of group number 3. Very unfortunate. And hopefully we can see, maybe since there's no vehicle eliminations the past 5 matches, hopefully the 6th match will be like 10. But anyways, since Ripz will have the MVP of this match. 5 eliminations, 604 damage, assists of 2, knockouts of 6, and heals of 277, with the survival time of 20 plus minutes.
That is true, but we have the match over, not the match MVPs, the top players. It is Rips with 5, then we have Thick with 4, then we have Renau with 4, then we have Predator with 4, and last but not the least, it is Mod with the 4 as well. 2 of the syndicates, 2 off the side of Concept, and there was 1 in the midst of that. But Syndicate having 17 points, 19 to the West End. Not a lot of difference, ladies and gentlemen, but like amongst these two teams, one got eliminated on somewhere around the number 4 or 5 position. But Simp Esports, they have 12, Concept has 11, OTR has 11 as well, 6 for FC, Lana, Arc, and Lons are having 5 points to their name, and that is the first chart of the match ranking. There's still a second chart that's going to show a really disappointing faces, disappointing players around the proximity of 0 points. And oh my God, even I'm getting disappointed with this. That's 6 names. JF, Neon, Zeron, Evox, VNTY, that is Vanity, and last but not the least, WKD with 0 points for their names. Zershia with 2, alongside of DOS, and 3 for Fen.
Wow, I'm actually getting disappointed right now. That is 6 whole teams who didn't get anything out of this match. And so, of course, things happen like this, but since this is the second to the last chance of getting any points to get the chance to get to the final, obviously it's a bit sad, like there's not much that you can do anymore. But yes, this is our match schedule. Miramar West End gets the winner chicken dinner for match number 11, and we will be moving on to the second Miramar match, the last chance for group number 3 to even get a chance to step into the finals. The top 5 will be moving on, and we will know that very soon after this next match. But before that, we will be taking a very short break.
Bro, Zelmi? I'm really scared.
Yeah, man, don't be scared. I'm here, okay?
You were saying you're so brave. What happened now?
Man, what is this lone survivor guy even saying? He doesn't even have subtitles.
I think he's saying we shouldn't have opened the book.
Lone survivor guy is the most intelligent among us. I'm sure he's asking us to open the book. By the way, what is this?
This thing seems very valuable. Give it to me. You'll break it.
I can break girls' hearts, bones of enemies, but not this. I'm sure I go. Whoa, whoa,
whoa! Let's run from here.
Let's go.
These seem like werewolf experiments.
And these are vampire serums? Huh? Look, this must definitely be Dracula.
Should we touch it?
No, we shouldn't touch it at all. But let me tell you something. I've seen in movies that cracking the serum gives you extra powers.
He's saying not to do anything like this.
Oh man, are you understanding this better? Maybe he's saying to try it. Look, look, even the diagram on the wall suggests it. The picture says it all.
I have returned.
I can feel the power!
Bro, Zelmi? I'm really scared.
Yeah, man, don't be scared. I'm here, okay?
You were saying you're so brave. What happened now?
Man, what is this lone survivor guy even saying? He doesn't even have subtitles.
I think he's saying we shouldn't have opened the book.
Lone survivor guy is the most intelligent among us. I'm sure he's asking us to open the book. By the way, what is this?
This thing seems very valuable. Give it to me. You'll break it.
I can break girls' hearts, bones of enemies, but not this. I'm sure I go. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Let's run from here.
Let's go.
These seem like werewolf experiments.
And this? These are vampire serums? Huh? Look, this must definitely be Dracula.
Should we touch it?
No. We shouldn't touch it at all. But let me tell you something. I've seen in movies that cracking the serum gives you extra powers.
He's saying not to do anything like this.
Oh man, are you understanding this better? Maybe he's saying to try it. Look, even the diagram on the wall suggests it. The picture says it all.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, once again to the Maldives Championship Contender Series, Season number 3. This is the very last, in fact, not fast, but it will be fast. I do believe so. It's going to be a faster one. But with me, it's Torix, and with me, it's going to be Annie for this last match as well. And Annie, we are in the match.
Yes, we are in the final match for tonight, and that flight path is absolutely horrible. Going down from Campo Militar, going to Partona. This is the, oh my gosh, I don't know my directions anymore. This is northeast, going down to the south center part. And so this doesn't leave a lot of choices for these players. No one's dropping. What is happening right now? No one wants to get off the plane, but okay, we're starting because they know that that circle is probably not going up to the north, but still, Los Leones very accessible, but that's not the same thing for El Pozo or Lab Corbiera and probably Ladrillera as well, but for now, it seems that our players will be meeting up around the central eastern part of this map, and hopefully we can see some fast-paced gaming for now.
We definitely will see some fast-paced gaming for now, right? But so far, the circle as it has taken another shift all the way. Oh my God, all the way down to the western side area. Yeah, I don't think so that we are gonna see some early fights, early engagements. No, we're gonna see some early car rotations, Annie. But Los Leons, outskirts of that, to Maceta all the way. There's three teams. There are three teams that's trying to achieve there. And at the same time, even at the Petrona, there are two teams. One is FC trying to get that position for themselves. But we have a Hacienda del Patron fight going around. A Team Lana using those, oh my God, knives to get a knock and a finisher? Come on.
Wow. Wow, that is absolutely crazy, just getting the knives for their early game engagements. If you don't have a choice, that's all you can get, but for now, that's pretty funny, you know. But for now, Lona, they are in the close proximity of, I believe that would be Siron. And whoever will come out of this alive, that's something that we will be seeing later on, because Sersha, on the other hand, in some part of the map, it looks like they're in trouble, but Siron's Nemesis will lose their lives. And it looks like, just taking a look at the table over here, there's actually several engagements going on at the same time. But for now, Lona is throwing some grenades towards Siron. And take note, guys, it's only been 2 minutes into the game, so you can expect that a lot of these players don't have the best of resources just yet, and so they are expending a lot of these resources into these early game engagements.
Yeah, there are some early engagements going around, but I am more amazed on the fact, and I'm more speechless on the fact that there are still those night eliminations that are still going. Lana Esports, they're getting those 4 eliminations for themselves. Hacienda del Patron, it's all for these guys. On the mini screen, you can also see there is the dead on site. Dead on site, they were trying to get those eliminations up for themselves as well, but they're on. Vanity, these two teams, they have been fully finished up. Even Vanity didn't even join this match, but Xerxia now down to the very last guy. I don't think this is a good start for these guys as well. So, Xerxia, whatever your hopes are right now for trying to get into the top 5, this is the right time, because the last match, as soon as this one's gonna end, you're gonna see a lot of sad faces.
And yes, that's something to be expected. But for now, it seems that Syndicate, they lost one player, and Pew Pew is having a hard time restoring their health. So we're just gonna chalk up to the fact that it's still so early on in the game. If they've expanded a lot of their resources, they still haven't found those healing kits just for now. But right now, it seems that Syndicate, they are in the close proximity of one member of XFX. And so whether or not they'll spot that member is something we can see later on. But okay, my question was answered. Pew Pew has disconnected. And so over here, the last member of DCM Unfaced, Edhuro, will be rotating out of this place because he's gonna get in big trouble going against 4 members of another squad. And so just playing it safe, trying to get those placement points if possible, or trying to get those pick-offs, those possible eliminations if they can. Because this is everyone's last chance of even getting a chance to get to the finals.
This is the only chance that you're going to have to get into the finals, and if you lose this, if you miss this one out, it's going to be over for you. It is going to be over for you from that point onward. So be careful of your surroundings, of your proximity, of the players and the locations that might put you into the harm's way. But 53 players, 16 total teams. Come on. Still no? This is not the way to go. TDS Ewoks. Come on, Bunman. There we go. First elimination down to Lucy's side. There is Bobby getting another elimination for himself. There is Liquid getting a full completion. Team ARC down to the last two players as well.
And I agree with you right there. And actually, it's only 5 minutes into the game, and I can already see several teams losing so many of their members. Actually, the top three teams are only 3-man squads right now, and I can hear some bullets being shot from a distance, but none of those bullets will be connecting for now. Just saying hi to some of these teams for now. It looks like Dead on Site only has 3 members that came into the game, and all that there's even one that got completely eliminated from the map. And so it seems that on site will be running into another squad later on, because CPT will be rotating into the area, and Dead on Site has given away their location. And so this will be spelling some trouble up here in the rooftop. Will he get this elimination? The answer to that we will find out very soon enough, because Halaf is not in a good position to get any of those shots, but with a grenade, will he get a better chance? Will he get that knockoff? Will he get those knockdowns on the members? The answer will be no for now.
It definitely is the no for now, but Mythic, a single shot can put you into a really detrimental position. I really love the fact that Team Concept has a really concepted position for themselves into this church side area. Anyone that's going to enter is not only going to face one shot, it's not going to be one spray, it's going to be 3 different sprays from 3 different angles from 3 different players at the same time. But big brain, not going to work. King is going to get knocked out. It will be a confirmation in a short while as Team Dead on Site. They're down to now the last player, that is Halfa. Halfa, it is up to you to get that M416 connected on the players. Do not make a move. Do not make a wrong move, because if you do, you're facing the wrath of all of these players at the Concept side.
And I'm a little bit nervous for this last member of Dead on Site, because he cannot get off the roof, and for now he might have a chance to get that elimination, but he gets shot at instead. But Halaf does get that knockdown, but he's all alone. What can he do? This is not a very good position, because they know he's up there. They know, CPT knows that there is someone up there, but Dead on Site, Halaf, he has a grenade, but that grenade will not be dealing any damage to any person so far. And so right now, all he can really do is just find a way to get out of there, because looking very good for him. And he is being hunted down by 3 of the members of CPT.
That definitely is. He is being hunted down by the side of CPT. Dead on Site. He will be dead on site if he shows his face from this point onward. Just look at Team CPT's at 3x110. 110. He's closing it super slowly. He's not giving it any kind of a sound towards the players, because he knows that he's closing in at such a slow rate that if the player is farther away from him, he can easily get that shot connected. Uzi did fire. The player did not get the spray, did not get even a single shot connected on him. And now both of the players are going to stay into the same side, trying to take that fight against each other. The Uzi versus Uzi it is, ladies and gentlemen. And the captain, the 110, Uzi wins it out. That's the 2nd elimination and the 4th in total.
Dead on side, but wow, Concept, after getting that elimination, gets shot at instead.
Ooh.
2 of their members needing that revive. Mythic's the only one left standing, because Fen, they are the 3rd party rotating into the area. They have their vehicles on them, and Fen returns. They are out for blood. They are looking for that next. Wow, actually WKD is over there as well, because they had they kind of had similar colors, so I didn't notice. But over here, wow, he just walked by. Okay, but that would have been a really good elimination, but he absolutely missed it. But anyways, so Fan returns. They are rotating into the area. They have to find the last member, which is Mythic. But it looks like Mythic is getting out of there, because he knows he's outnumbered and he doesn't stand a chance against the 3rd and 4th parties, which is WKD got shot at just now.
Come on! The moment we move into another player, he gets a headshot connected and it gets over for the guy. No, come on. Something needs to be changed. At the same time, WKD now getting another shot. Utera. He is getting a lot of damage. That is 45% HP. Gonna go back to the 75%. 40 bullets, lock and loaded with a 4x M416 spray. He has a chance to take down the players, but Tazafen is the first guy closing in from the proximity out of the area. Evo XX. He walks, in fact. PDS. So they're getting some shots, they're getting some connections, but Lana is the one with the 4 elimination, 1 down, second one knocked out at this point. Manu, you need to use that DBS, get that shot, S12K it is, ladies and gentlemen, not the DBS, but the player only manages to take down 1. Now it's the last guy of the team, Lana, RYVXI, so he gets the final nail in the coffin. Oh my god, he gets the connection done, and Lana, okay, they are still there, 3 men standing for 8 elimination to their name. Fen on the other side, Fen returns, that is also 4 men standing, 6 elimination to their name as well. Team Cynicals, in fact, SYN at that time. So 3 eliminations, 4 for the concept, just a single guy, not a lot of things going around, but we do see a lot of solo players in this match at the very least.
And those solo players, they are hanging on. They are the last hope of their team, and what they can do for now is try to survive and hopefully get some placement points. But for now, JF off balance for now because they got shot at and they need that revive. They got knocked down. But for now, JF, the 3 other members, they have spotted another squad. ARC, 1 member gets knocked down, and that is actually the full elimination of their squad by the hands of JF. And now JF, they are going to revive their other team member, and now they're gonna walk away with all 4 members still alive.
They definitely are, but look at the circle. Oh my god. The way the circle has taken the shift and the amount of peer pressure it's going to put on the teams. La Drelia, the Monte Nuevo, outskirts of the side where the team OTR, Team Lond, and Team FZ is situated at. That's an instant fight. On the southern side, outside of the circle, there's also a fight closing into the proximity. So we definitely have to be wary of the surrounding, what the players, what the people are going to do at this time. But Syndicate. That is 3 elimination, 3 men still standing. But Syndicate, Io, come on. I was not expecting that from you, Syndicate. Instantly, as soon as I call out your name, 1 player gets a knockdown. It will be a confirmation on the guy. Baco now is looting this airdrop. Okay, so MG3, please. P90, please. I want to see those 2 guns being inside of that airdrop, and oh my god, if it does, if they have the airdrop with the MG3 or the P90, that's you getting down full squad. They have the potential to take the full squad down from that point onward.
And hopefully they do get those guns, but for now, it seems that we're seeing Neon will be rotating out of this place because they are at the edge of the circle, and for sure that place is not going to be favored by the next stage. And for now, it seems that Neon, they have other ideas. They have spotted another squad and they are trying to get those bullets to connect, but for now they're not going to get the eliminations that they direly need. They are still at 0 for now, but all hope is not lost because there is still 12 teams standing and 36 players. Wow, 36 players for 12 teams. There's a lot of teams that have solo players left. Sin has only 2 players left. Lona having 3, and everyone else having 4 players. And it looks like several squads don't have any eliminations to their name yet. And so since this is their last chance to get any points, they have to work extra hard in order to place in the top 5.
They do! 12 teams, ladies and gentlemen, 36 players. Top 5 race it is, and you have to survive till the very end to get that top 5 chance of being into the top 5. But Lana now, they're moving away from this area, proximity. They have those 8 eliminations. They don't need to do anything, though. Mind I remind you, they just need to keep those 8 eliminations so far for themselves. Wait out for the circles, wait out for the players to like actually take themselves out. And then at the very end, like maybe stage number 4, at the very end, stage number 5, then you will have the chance to like showcase your aggression, your eliminations to the enemy side as well. And you might be able to get some more eliminations at that time. But Game Over Sim versus Lana, it is happening. Both the parties are up against each other. It's a 3 versus 4. But Lana has a better position. Looking at the proximity, looking at the terrain, they have a better position on top of the hill, whereas they can shoot at you much better with a much better, higher accuracy angle than you can shoot at them.
I definitely agree with the positioning here. It seems that they have actually 2 different buildings, I believe. But for now, it seems that since they still have 0 eliminations to their name, something needs to happen for their team. But nearby, they are getting shot at by another team. But on the other side of the map, it seems that West End has their own story to tell. But for now, it seems there will be a potential third party coming in from of the map, of the circle rather, in West, and they are walking in to 2 different squads having a standoff. They are a third party and they are getting shot at, but for now no one is showing up in the kill feed. For now, West End trying to get those shots in, but they are getting shot at as well. But West End, they have 1 elimination to their name. Will they get the second? That is the question, but for now the answer is no. Will that change later on? We'll have to see sooner or later.
We do definitely have to see that sooner or later, but headshot! West End, beautiful shots, but not the knockout. Mainly because there were 2 players. The damage got separated there, like transferred to 2 different players at that time, so you couldn't get that knockout connected on the player. But other than that, Lana, Manu, Yash, Rivix, I'm just gonna call him Rivix at this time because Rivy with, I think that's 11. That's a binary, not a binary. That's the Roman number. There we go.
Numeral.
Yeah, Roman number. There we have it. 11 maybe at this time. So something 11. RYV. Nonetheless, let's focus on the game once again because the players are once again looking at each other with the 8x scopes, SLRs. Badman, it is up to you. Use that 8 times wisely for your team. Get a knockdown because so far Team Sims has yet to even secure a single elimination.
Yeah, I agree with you right there. And we are 18 minutes into this last Miramar map. And over here, the CM Sersha only has 3 players that checked into the lobby. And now with 1 player disconnected and 1 player completely eliminated, it's up to the last member standing to do something about this for their team. And it looks like the next circle will be going in to an open field, and for now it's only 1 member of FZ with a good enough who secured the location inside the safe zone. But for now, Sersha is in a little bit of trouble. They are getting shot at, and for now, speaking of getting shot at, that'll be the same for DCM Syndicate with this burning car, and it's not looking good for them, especially for Cyan. He gets knocked down, and for now there's only 1 member left standing on their side that can even do something about reviving the rest of their members. But Lance over here, they're doing quite well, but they only have 1 elimination to their name. But they're looking for more. And they definitely have the resources to do just that. Over here, Lana, however, 9 eliminations. That's absolutely crazy. And Rai, Roman numerals, he has 5 eliminations to their name. And DCM Syndicate gets completely eliminated from the picture. And so, the battle ensues between Lana and another squad over here. Between these walls, who will come out victorious? Fan or Game Over Lona?
Oh, that is definitely the case, but Lana, S12K in the hand, DBS as well. The shots from the shotguns are going to be a crucial one, but the grenade actually managed to get that elimination done. The DBS is going to do a lot of damage, but not the knockout. The grenade actually does that. Grenade actually got that knockout down on the player, but no, come on, not this. Come on, you're not supposed to go in like this. Fen returns, gets that elimination on you guys, and Lana's, they are no longer alive into the game. We are down to the top 10 teams, 25 players into the match, and this is stage number 5. The circle is a super small. I can hear P9 Andy. I can hear P9 in the proximity of the side of the Team Lawns. The Molotovs outside. Team Lawns is going to be on fire, literally on fire. Tama, you need to heal yourself. Go on. The Mini 14s are doing a lot of damage, but Soul, you're going to receive a grenade from the JF side.
Oh man, that's absolutely quite a mess. Grenades going in from all areas and also bullets everywhere. But Lawns over here, Lawns is in a pickle. They need to revive 2 members, all the while Sersha gets completely eliminated from the picture. That goes the same with JF as well. And Fen returns, they want those eliminations. They have 9 eliminations, but they are greedy for more. Now we are down to top 5 teams. 15 players left standing in this last final Miramar match, and this is the last chance. This is the last chance for these 18 wonderful teams. This is their last chance, and they are getting shot at by Fen Returns, and all the while West End, they are on the other side being a third party, and for now this is just an absolute bloodshed. We are nearing stage number 6. Stage number 7 is coming up so soon, and right now it seems that the violence isn't over just yet.
That definitely is. 14 players, 5 total teams is alive so far. FZ, Solo, Weston, a duo. Oh, Fen with a 3, Lawns and Fence with 4. Oh my god. But Fen returns, taking one of the player down of the team Weston. That's another one gone, and another one done and dusted. And things are not looking good for the team West End Esports right now, as Amon is a final hope. The only hope of the team. Grenades are coming directly towards this direction, but not lucky enough the players are that they can get a straight up connection on the guy. Not even a slight bit of a connection going around so far. So we're still going to wait for the next circle to be made, and then we're going to spot what the situation will happen, what the situation is going to be, because so far it is the binary Fen trying to get those shots connected on Lawns, but no, FZ is going to be that guy with the AK-47, AKM in the hand that's going to take him down. That was a beautiful skin though. That was a decent skin of AK-47 to his gun. So I had to call it out. But Ooredoo with a single grenade, Lawns going down. Oh my god, come on. This is going so much detrimental.
Yes, and I'm a little bit worried for some of these teams, but for now it seems that Fen is doing the best that they can. They have 10 eliminations to their name. The game hasn't been over just yet, but they already have 10 points for the leaderboards. And for now, Fen Returns, they are trying to get some more, putting those smokes up. And that will work out for them because Lawns, they still have 3 people left standing in their team, Simp having 4, and all the while FZ in the worst position that you can possibly find yourself is the last person standing, the last hope of their team. For now, Simp shooting towards all directions because everyone is just taking position and just congregating with their own squad. But what can you do when you have to watch your front and you have to watch your back as well? And Lawns, all the while they get eliminated off, and now we're down to 3. This will be between Fen, Simp, and FZ. FZ having 1 member left, and so basically we'll just have to see who will come out of here alive because that circle is closing in real quick.
That circle is definitely closing in real quick. We are down to the top 3 teams, ladies and gentlemen. Top 3. Let me confirm that. Fen getting some grenades on their side. It might be detrimental at player. Another goes down. Oh no. It is down to the last guy of the team. Fen returns, and they are out of this match. And Ooredoo coming in and instantly getting that finisher to their side. It is a beautiful game over Simps. Winner chicken dinner.
Congratulations to Game Over Sims for getting that winner chicken dinner, the last one of the group 3 stage. And now we're just gonna see how the statistics will go over to Game Over Sims. They are match points of 19, total damage of 1,861, total elims of 9, and total points of 85. And so, of course, with 85 points, you can expect that they are high up somewhere out there in the table, in the leaderboards rather. And so we can have a lot of hope for Game Over Sims, but for now, we'll just think about the other teams as well. I wonder who made it to the top 5. But for now, Simp, these are their individual players' statistics. So we have Rena with 4 eliminations, Badman with 0, Sute with 2 eliminations, and Goodman with 3 eliminations. So we have a good man and we have a bad man. So that's great. But yes, match summary, we have 60 eliminations, 60 knockouts, 7,486 total healings, 2 grenade eliminations, assists of 40, and finally, we have 3 isekais, 3 vehicle eliminations from our very own truckons.
Oh, we definitely have some isekais in this game. 3 players. 3 players are going to be reincarnated in the lobby once again. But 60 players, elimination, 60 knockouts. That's a decent number of healing too. But I do love the fact that there were 40 assists in this match going around. Going to the MVP, it is Ben Returns, DCM for at this time. 7 elimination, 817 damage with 7 knockouts, 1 assist, and 351 of the healing. 23 minutes, 52 seconds of the survival. That instantly means that he has a 24 minutes of survival time. But aside from that, it is the match number 12, ladies and gentlemen. This was the match number 12. The top players are Fuch, there is Manu, there is AYV, there is going to be from the Simp, Renau at this time, and Binary Fen with 7, 4, 5, 4, 3. Slightly damage is going to be higher on the side of Manu, because that's how he got that second position compared to the 5 eliminations of the Lana's RYV.
Just taking a look at the damage, there was a jump. There was like 800, 800, 500, and then it's back to 800. But yes, this is the match ranking. Simp having that chicken dinner, having a bagged 19 points for their team. And meanwhile, second place goes to Fan with 17 points. Lana and Lons having 10 points each. FZ having 9, Concept getting 6 points, West End 5, JF having 4, Sin having 3. And of course, we will be looking at the top 10 to the top 18, and that would be Neon with 3, Evox and Sursho with 2, OTR and Zero with 1. And unfortunately, we have 4 teams with 0 points. That would be DOS, WKD, ARC, and VNT1. Fortunately, there's no more chance of possibly getting even more points, and so this is the match schedule. We have finally finished all 6 maps for tonight, and the last Miramar map will be going on to the chicken dinner for that Game Over Simp. And congratulations to everyone who got that chicken dinner for now. And that should be the end for group stage day number 2 for group number 3. And so what will happen next here, Torix?
Oh, now we have to say how the players are going to, which of those players are going to get into the top 5s and move into the grand finals of the stage from this point onward. So now I think it's about time we go into the overall MVP. First of all, it is Lana, Manu, 2.867 eliminations on the average damage of 502.5, average assist of 1 on each match, average knockouts of 2.33, matches played 12, and average healing of 203.67, total elimination number of 32 going around. This is the MVP throughout the 12 matches throughout the group number 3.
And moving on to the overall top players, that would be Manu, of course, number 1. But coming in at number 2 is Madi. I keep seeing Madi every single time, and that's because he has 26 eliminations to his name. And Lance's Anish has 24, Fuch having 25, and Python 21. Very familiar names, very household names, and of course, that's to be expected because they got like 6,000 damage, 5,000 damage, and for the top 3 to 5, they all have at least 4,000 damage. Actually, Anish is almost crossed the 5,000 line, but yes, that is absolutely crazy performance from these teams. And yes, the most awaited part of this stream is the overall rankings. Who has stepped into the top 5? The answer to that is for top number 1, we have DCM Syndicate with 123 points. Game Over Lawns lagging behind by just 1 point, 122. Fan Returns 96. Game Over Lana 95 and Game Over Simp with 85. Neon, however, top number 6, only 2 points away from even stepping into the finals. That's 83. DCM Unfaced 71. Outreach Esports 68 and Concept with 66. That is for our top 9.
That definitely is the true case. But going to the WKD on the very bottom, come on. 20 points to Vanity, 27 for Genuine Fida, 36, 41, 52. These are some of the moments where you're not even playing the matches that you are supposed to, how you are supposed to, and that's an emotional damage for you guys at that time. But nonetheless, you don't have to get disheartened on that. You have to make work for you. You have to get better in this, because that's how you learn. You make mistakes, and that's how you learn from this point onward. Even I have to say, onward from the top number 6. It has been a slightly tilt all the way down. It was a kind of a downhaul from this point, but nonetheless, the top 6 from onward to the top 18, you will have a better chance into the next stage, maybe into the next tournament. And do not lose hope. Make sure you are working on yourself every day, because that's how you get better. But this was all of the playoffs. We saw the group number 1, we saw the group number 2, the day number 3 and day number 4, that was, and the group number 3, that is the day number 5, and today's night, that was the day number 6 as well. With this, our 15 contenders are finalized to go into the grand final. So it's about time that grand final will be starting from some point onwards, from some time point in future onward, maybe 15, maybe even 17. So you have to really be wary and make sure you guys do look at the Instagram for that. Updates will be posted there. And I think, Annie, this was all from our side as well. And if you have anything to say to our audience before we head over.
Yes, thank you so much to the audience for tuning in, and of course, supporting your teams. And thank you for the teams for participating as well. And I hope to see you guys in any future tournaments. And of course, thank you so much to everyone in the back end and everyone who made this tournament possible. And thank you to you as well, Torix, for being my co-caster. And thank you. Shout out to Warden over there. I've been subbing for you for like several days. I hope you guys, I hope you get well soon, Warden. I miss you already. But anyways, yes, this has been Maldives Championship Contender Series Season 3, the playoffs. We will be moving on to the finals, and I hope to see you guys soon enough. And to those teams that will be participating, best of luck. We will be seeing you very soon. But for now, it's goodbye. See ya, guys.
He said